So what is good with you guys, man? Hit the like real quick, y'all join in, man. It's crunch time as you know the season about to come up. And right now on media day, they've been asking a whole bunch of the dudes from the team about their experience. Like they asked Bron his experience on playing on the Olympics at that point in time. And now they're asking Anthony Edwards what was his experience playing in the Olympics. And what he has said basically confirmed that Stephen Curry had to be the leader for that team. It also confirms how Stephen Curry makes his teammates better than LeBron James does, which is the narrative they always run with LeBron James. But you actually look at what Anthony Edwards said, who is the next rising star, quote unquote, for that team. It was time for him to look up the dudes and carry the torch and stuff like that. He is basically saying that Stephen Curry is the one that he learned from the most because, as we always say this on this page, how when you look at Stephen Curry's game, you can learn from it more than you can learn from LeBron's game. And so I'm gonna let you hear what Anthony Edwards said.
What was that experience like playing with those all-time greats, and what did you learn from being around those guys every day in practice?
I think I was just telling somebody. I think that was the best part about the whole thing is the practices. Like we played 5-on-5, scrimmaging against each other. And I think the best thing that I learned was from Steph. Like I took Bron like pregame routine, but Steph just playing without the ball. So like the last.
Oh. See, I ain't even listened to it, so he did bring Bron into it. See, this was me reacting to it with y'all. So he did bring Bron into it. So he said, okay, I took Bron pregame routine, but guess what? You know what I'm saying? LeBron basically took his pregame routine from Mike with the powder tarts. But let's look at let's let him finish it out. He said I took the pregame routine from Bron, but Stephen Curry is what he actually learned from the most when it comes to actually playing this game.
And I think the best thing that I learned was from Steph. Like I took Bron like pregame routine, but Steph just playing without the ball. So like the last few days we've been playing 5-on-5. I just be cutting, getting out the way, and I get easy shots. So I think I learned the most from Steph.
Damn! What I tell y'all? He got a bomb and make his niggas out his head. If I hear him pillow talking again, I'm gonna come and steal his bed. What did I tell you guys? You said he been hooping for a while. His life cutting new thing. No. Listen, at the end of the day, he didn't learn that from Bron. Don't try to downplay it now.
They be being real nasty, bro. Like it be first time, you know what I'm saying, was good. God was good. Was good chat. But now, like, you know what I'm saying? I'm just like, people like to be nasty. Talking about he just learned cutting. We know Curry off ball movement is different than just cutting, bro. Come on, bro. Like why do we do this, bro? Like just admit it, bro. It's okay, bro. It's okay. Y'all have this parasite inside y'all brains.
Yeah, he actually requested up.
Like, oh yeah, come on up, buddy. What's up, Rod? What's up, G?
What's up, Crunch? What's up, Chad?
What's good, dog?
But no, what I was saying was like what he learned from Steph about cutting. I was just like, shit, man, he supposed to already been doing it. Cutting, that's a normal basketball time.
He ain't talking about just cutting, bro. You know Steph Curry all ball movement is not just cutting.
Hey, hold on, y'all, real quick. Hey, Nico, I didn't bring Bron into it. Anthony Edwards actually did.
Like playing.
I said it's not just cutting.
The best thing that I learned was from Steph.
It's him.
Like I took Bron like pregame routine.
You heard? So Anthony Edwards, he put Bron in the conversation when he answered the question.
Exactly. Mm-hmm. Like I was saying. Steph Curry shit isn't just cutting, it's learning how to manipulate certain cuts. It's learning how to manipulate his all-ball gravity with his scoring. It's a multitude of things outside of him just cutting. Like that's what he was talking about. Like when you watch Steph, it's not just, okay, he's cutting because anybody can just cut. But nobody cuts to the level of or knows how to manipulate their gravity with their cuts consistently on a consistent basis like Steph and Wardell Curry. That's what he was talking about. It ain't just because if everybody
know how to cut,
do it,
everybody
would do it. And everybody don't do it because everybody can't do it. They can't.
They can do it. Bro.
No, they can't.
But they shots just don't fall.
No, they
That's why
can't.
they don't do it.
They literally cannot because they don't have the stamina for it. They don't have the IQ for it. They don't have the gravity for it. None of it. So that's a lie. They can't. That's cap. They can't.
It's not true. Everybody don't draw the same gravity when they cut, when they move around, everybody don't do that. So we not.
If you're a basketball player, you're supposed to have all those.
No, bro. Cut. Like I said, cutting. Yes, the basic.
Every player on the court supposed to cut.
The basic.
No,
That is a normal basketball move.
Bro, he said Steph play without the ball, yo.
Exactly. They was all like, that's what I'm saying. So are you gonna say that about all of them when they were all up there when they was in
Hell no.
They were talking about no. Listen, are you gonna let me finish talking or are you gonna keep?
I'm not against you, bro. You keep thinking I'm against you.
You keep cutting me off.
I'm not against you though.
You keep cutting me off, family. Come on, bro. Like I was saying, bro.
Go ahead and finish, bro.
The dude said that they all was sitting there at the practice. They was all talking about Steph Curry off ball gravity and him cutting. So are you gonna say that about Anthony Davis? Well, why is he glazing this? Because he don't know how to do this. Are you gonna say the same thing about all those other guys who were talking about Steph Curry ability off the ball? No, that's when Anthony Edwards learned from him because that's a big thing because he realized that it wasn't just cutting. Everybody on the floor knows how to cut, but Steph Curry cutting and how he manipulates his gravity off the ball is different than everybody else, and everybody can't do it because if they could, they would. But they can't, bro. They simply don't have the stamina for it. They don't have the IQ for it. They don't know how to manipulate defenses. They don't know when to move, where to move, where to move around the key, when to set a screen. It's a multitude of things. When he's talking about moving off the ball, it's not just cutting. It's him setting screens. It's him zipping. It's a multitude of things that go into it. It's not just cutting. So we're not finna minimize it and make it seem like, oh, it's just every NBA player know how to do this. Every NBA player does, quote unquote, know how to cut. But it's Steph Curry's gravity off the ball is not just cutting. It's not the same.
It really is the same, but okay.
No, hold on, Rod. So this is the thing, Rod, because I'm starting to realize like you just like the homie Juice, to where you're gonna play both sides. Don't say that you're not against Chaz and then go against him at the end. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? We won't be out over here, but I'm just telling you, Rod.
No, I'm just basically saying like how he over exaggerating the cut part.
Not against
bro, everybody do that, bro.
Go against it. You know what I mean? That's all I'm saying. But what I'm saying to you though, Rod, you think LeBron play off the ball?
Hell no. Hell no.
So then how? So that's the thing. When it came down to Steph Curry, you gotta understand it's more than him. It's more. You know what I mean? It's definitely a night and day difference. Basically, how you just said it. It's a night when it comes to off the ball movement. You know what I'm saying? Running baseline, cutting, juking somebody when you don't got the ball so you can get open. Knowing how to get open without the ball for real. Now, I'm not saying LeBron. No, the thing is Anthony Edwards the one that sat here and said that he learned all this from Steph and not LeBron. He made it a thing to bring up LeBron. Like, yeah, I took this from LeBron, but hey, Steph and Curry, I probably learned the most from him though. That's what AE said. You know what I'm saying? So I do want to kind of push the conversation though. I think this confirms more though that Steph makes his teammates better than LeBron James. With his style of play, it does make his team around him better, simply due to the fact that, you know what I mean? He's just a more versatile player, in my opinion. You can play on the ball and off the ball. That makes you a more versatile player. You can play different styles, different offenses, motion offense, things of that nature, and the defense is more afraid of you versus you playing the same exact way every single time. It's kind of a detriment to your team in the long run, for real, because it's going to become very predictable, especially in the tight series. You know what I mean? You always know what to do. The defense like kind of knows what to do, going back and let me run back to the same spot. You know what I'm saying? Just run back, same defense. You're not really getting tired. Long rebound, we out. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna say it time and time again though. So yeah.
But no, like I agree, bro. Like, bro, when you look at somebody that can manipulate the defense without the ball in their hands, because if we're just talking about superstar players, just period. Right, everybody wants the ball in their hands. Everybody excited when they got the ball in their hands. But the real IQ and the real determination of how you are, one of the real determinations of how great you are is what you can do without the ball in your hands, bro. That's when you really become dangerous. When you can move without the ball and find crooks and annies in the defense, or you can dive in on, or you can manipulate to where you can make it create easier opportunities for your teammates, bro. So if you're only doing things in one way, especially in a playoff setting where they study your tendencies, they're going to let you do certain things and take away certain things from you. And then it's going to put you in a bad situation, and you're probably going to be getting blown out when you're playing against these really good teams because you're just doing one thing. And without the other thing that you're doing, your second best skill is nowhere near as good as your first, and it's barely even competent. So now when you do that, it makes it way easier for a team to scheme on the player when they're basing their whole offense around that one player.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Simple as that.
You say, how does that confirm anything? You say, oh no, because no, I thought leaders. I thought leaders was the people that influence people to be better and add to who they are as an individual on the basketball court. So
Yeah, I mean, he just said it. He said he learned more from Steph. He learned the most from Steph. So that's really the truth being in the pudding right there on who's better, who's a better leader, and who makes that teammate better. He also led the team in scoring, and he won in the last 2 games. So it kind of lined up with everything else that happened. It's not really that surprising.
I was watching Steph. He had a little runs with high schoolers or like college players, and he was teaching them, and he was telling them, if you hold the ball, that's not good basketball. That's not food.
He was also teaching them. It was at his camp. It was at one of his camps. He was also teaching them about the number one no in basketball is to back up to call for the ball. That's the number one.
You just standing there waiting for the ball.
LeBron
If you're not
James.
moving around, the offense is not going to move with you, and it's not going to be fluid.
Yeah. The other 2 dudes in the panel, man, what y'all got?
I mean,
It's not really going to be looking up to him, bro.
Can't really learn nothing from Bron like that. Besides, I guess leadership, but he can't take anything from his game. That's
why is that though? I mean,
who can learn from Bron? Like, who really can learn?
Because, well, and he still got to work on his playmaking and all that.
He got to work on his shooting too.
Yeah, he
from the
got to
mid
work on that shit.
28% from the mid range. Keep pulling up.
When it comes to LeBron, if he quote unquote is in the conversation to be the greatest player ever, why is it that you can't really learn something from his game?
Who?
No, hold on. I'm saying LeBron. Why is it that you can't really learn something from his game?
It's because LeBron isn't. It's not like LeBron came when LeBron. If he gives advice, right, he's gonna be like, "Oh, you just got to switch your game up." Well, like when he came into the game, he was a slasher. He wasn't like a well polished shooter. He was a good playmaker because he was a point guard. So
it's really because he's a freak athlete. I ain't gonna lie.
Yeah,
it took him until like the Lakers to really, or like late Cleveland years to really have.
Exactly. By that time,
he got a bad.
But look, because you got to think about it too. Like by his 10th season, he already had elite ball knowledge. Like you can't really teach that.
Hold on, Edis. Listen. Hold on. I'm saying so because dude just said it wasn't until late Cleveland that he started to develop what
the 3-point ball.
Like he got he always had a bad.
So the other day people got mad at me because I said that Kyrie helped improve LeBron's bag, but that's basically what kind of lined up with what you just said. Late Cleveland, the second round. That's
also LeBron taught Kyrie things because he literally called him to apologize.
But you just said that LeBron can't teach nobody.
Exactly. So we're gonna keep you right in this trap.
What?
So you just said that LeBron can't really teach nobody else nothing. So what did he teach him? What did he teach Kyrie?
Right. You're talking about in terms of leadership skills. Like I'm saying, he called him.
Okay, so what leadership skills did he teach him?
You said
I don't know. They didn't really touch onto that. He said about leadership skills, and he apologized to him about being a locker room cancer.
Okay, no. So wait. So what did he teach Kyrie about leadership?
What did he teach Kyrie about leadership?
Yeah, that's what you said. He taught him about leadership. So what?
I don't know. That's what Kyrie said. I don't know.
No. You said.
Yeah, that's what Kyrie said. Not like on the skills of the game or anything.
About basketball for? What did he teach him about leadership?
I don't know.
All right, so why did you just bring?
I'm just saying that he's like LeBron. I'm not saying LeBron.
We gotta stop doing this.
It's glaze. You know what I'm saying? Just glaze for no reason.
It's not glaze. It's not glaze.
I don't think you realize it.
It actually is, bro. Because you're making up stuff, bro.
I'm not making. Okay. After the Celtics bid, he literally said he called it LeBron.
Edis. First of all, you said by year 10, LeBron had elite ball knowledge when you can't really teach that. You said,
yeah.
Hold on. You said that he can't really teach that. Now you're saying that Kyrie said.
Yeah.
Hold on. Now you're saying that that Kyrie said that LeBron taught him about leadership. When did he say that?
After the Celtics.
After the Celtics, he called LeBron to apologize. Is that the same thing as saying that you taught him about leadership?
He said after that. After he said he apologized, he literally said because of his The skills of leadership or something like that, bro.
No, bro.
See, you don't even know what you're talking about,
That's
bro.
not what I'm saying, bro.
Because the Celtics was young back then. The Celtics was young. He was lead at the locker room. He really didn't.
Let's see. I'm gonna look
He wasn't
it up.
the leader of the locker room because into the
Right,
Mavericks.
same. I'm looking it up too. I just
Yeah,
like
where did you find this at? Where did you find this at?
How did I find this at?
Yeah, where did you find this at?
I don't know. It was like a couple years ago when it happened.
So, a couple years ago,
He didn't really become a leader until like the Mavericks.
but that's like we moving it. Like
Right.
Talk about where did you said LeBron taught him leadership? So like
I'm talking about the skills of the game, like shooting.
Okay, cool. So we were talking about
LeBron been shooting the ball for 10 years before that.
That's what we was talking about. And then you went to leadership. We were talking about what Kyrie Crunch said. Said he taught him things on the court that he learned in terms of improving his bag after he got that playing with Kyrie, right? And you went to leadership. So now you're talking about skills on the court. So what skills on the court did LeBron teach Kyrie?
That's not what I said. I said LeBron.
No, I didn't say that.
Yes, you did.
I did not. No.
We was talking about.
You said I said that. That's not what I said. I think you're mixing up the context.
Edit. After I said that Kyrie improved LeBron bag, you said, well, LeBron told Kyrie stuff too. And then that's why Chad is saying that you took it to leadership though. Now
that's what I'm talking about, leadership.
Right, hold on. Now we're going
you can't even prove what you said though. That's my point. You can't even show us where you found it at, bro.
Right.
We can't even go off something that you said you found a couple years ago, but you can't even tell us where you saw it at, bro.
Hold on, I'm gonna go find it for you, man.
Just find it. So let's get this clear. He said after the Celtics series, Kyrie said that he called him up and apologized to him about how hard it was. I remember him saying he was like he realized how hard it is to lead a team, but I don't remember him saying he learned anything from LeBron.
Exactly. I don't remember exactly, Chad. That's exactly the point right there.
Yeah,
I don't remember him.
Maybe I did get it mixed up because it was like a couple years ago.
Trying to brainwash people.
Okay, find it, family. Find it for us.
Right.
Nah, you got that mixed up.
I think I got it mixed up, bro. It was a couple years ago.
Okay, cool. All right, cool.
So therefore, LeBron didn't teach Kyrie nothing about how to play the game.
I don't know. I wasn't in the locker room, bro.
Now you were in the locker room.
All right, cool. So you know what? Since you went in the locker room, you know what? You should just go because you was just talking like you was in the locker room just a couple seconds ago. And now I'm not in the locker room. I don't know when it's something to answer that go against what you think. Okay, cool.
Nah, bro.
That's fine. He said, "Where did y'all get this post source from, bro?" He's played the video 3 times. 3 times.
Yeah, I seen that video yesterday.
It's on media day, bro.
So y'all don't watch the media days or nothing, but y'all be calling us casuals? Man, crazy.
I know the
That was the first media day clip I seen.
Twins.
There's no one watching video studying LeBron and training with LeBron in the offseason.
Actually, I was good at that.
I don't really think it's nothing you can learn from him either, bro. I'm just gonna keep it a buck.
Because he's like a freak athlete, bro.
But look, hey, I'm glad that you said that. What's your name, bro?
Yeah, Brazy, yeah.
Brazy?
Yeah.
Okay. Nah, Brazy, that's what I'm saying. I'm like, bro, you can't, but then we hear the narratives of how he improved this game here. He improved this game here. He improved this game here. So I'm like, okay, so what can we learn from him? Since he learned how to improve his game in every single
The only thing he did was
where did we learn?
The only thing he did was get better at like
all this skill and all this. So I'm just confused. Go ahead, Breezy. My bad.
No, the only thing he did get better, he's more precise on like his moves and shit, like on going to the rim, doing this jumper, this and that.
I think he a better set shot 3-point shooter.
Yeah, that's
like him just setting his feet, catching and shooting. I think he better at that. But everything else, I don't.
Yeah, I
don't think he improved on something significantly. I think he just added certain players that kind of like his flaws and certain things on the court.
And then he got all that.
The main difference with LeBron, I think he got better at playing at like a slower pace, slowing the game down.
Yeah, he got better at that.
He'll come down and kind of dribble a little bit extra, got a little bit size ups to his game now. Like right when he started playing with Kyrie, it seemed like the second year, you feel me? It seemed like he just was a little bit different of a player, just like slower. He would come down, and it seemed like he got handles because dudes are sagging off of him. So you
Yeah,
said
he got all that
somebody,
space, so you really can't
he was
tell
saying that
like when
dribble.
he
Because they clearly he don't want you to
improved or
drop. Exactly. He don't have the in between game. So now when you get by somebody, I mean, he only need one more step to get to the basket. So if you jump from right there, you literally can finish. So you know what I mean? You don't need that much to get.
You want to know what you do right there? Throw a hard-nosed 7-footer in front of him.
Oh yeah,
That's what I'm saying.
It's
Like,
not no acrobatic. He don't have no acrobatic aspect to his finishing.
Yeah,
I mean, from what I seen,
it's just
No, he
straight
don't.
power.
he just big.
he got amazing
big,
touch
bro. He's
though
not
for
really
his size. So
good.
when he gets in the air, he can still finish. But I'm saying, like you said, if it's a 7-footer, let's say if you got to jump off of 2 feet and kind of do a double click, hey, and one. You know what I'm saying? I don't see much of that for real.
Anthony Edwards shot better
He
in
don't
there.
even bang out with the big boy, bro. He don't even be trying to body niggas, bro.
But he still got touch though. He can do.
But no,
layups.
that's another thing where I'm just like, it's like when I watch it versus what I hear, it's like completely opposite. And then it's like, okay, well, another thing about you playing with these players that you play with, Dwayne Wades, the Ray Allens, the Ashes, all these other guys, the Kyries, the Kevin Loves, all these other guys you play with, these all-time great players. And it's not just the fact that you're playing with them on the court. It's the fact that you're getting the opportunity to pick their brain and learn from them, the Rondo, to pick their brain and learn from them in practice. So now it's like, okay, I'm watching 2013 and I'm hearing, okay, yeah, he was working with Ray Allen on his three-point shooting and free throw shooting. I'm like, well, why hasn't he shot 80% from the free throw line in a season ever? I'm like, well, how can you have this experience? Just think about all these. He got like these premium packs of being able to play with all these players and learn from them. And it's like, what are you really taking from them? Because when I'm watching your game, I don't see it. I'm looking. I'm like, okay, where's the
he really been playing the same.
Bro, he not getting these players to learn from him. He getting them to cover up his flaws, bro.
Yeah.
That's what he's doing.
That's it right
Not
there.
really
Yeah, the
working
flaws
on
that
his game.
everything he don't do, it's like he'll just play with a guy that can do everything that he can't do.
Yeah.
Like, do like D Wade or Kyrie that got the in
And
between
that's the
game.
thing. We're talking
with a
like
guy
just
that
to
can
make
play
this clear.
great
Just to make this
And
clear.
they gotta be
Anybody
elite
try to
though,
be
so we can
nasty.
win.
For anybody trying to be nasty,
off-ball
from my
players. Those players
perspective,
are great
it's
off-ball.
about improving on the things that you can improve within your physical aspects. So I don't want nobody to come up here saying, well, what did Kobe learn from this player? I'm like, bro, you talking about a dude that's 6'11". The difference is we're talking about things that you can improve on in the gym. Jump shooting, picking your spots, fadeaways, left hand, left shoulder, right shoulder, front fade.
Because Kobe said he learned stuff like even from Gary Payton. He said he learned how to go through screens from Gary Payton.
Exactly. Kobe said he learned how to slide his feet.
You learn leadership. You learn leadership from King LeBron.
Right. It wasn't just Jordan.
You learn leadership from King LeBron.
So hey, look, I look from what I've seen. I think Kobe was learning from other players in the league at the same time. Even when he got older, like he started learning from the younger generation.
Yeah,
So
He was learning from the
had him on
all-time
his
greats
team.
too, before him.
Yeah, right. So if he had all these dudes on his team, dang, I mean, he'd have been an amazing player. I mean,
yeah, just to learn from and constantly pick their brain.
LeBron James would have been the best player to learn from on that team.
it would have been even. You know,
Yeah,
Jason
watch
Kidd would have
how they
about to go for the
practice and all that. Like,
Imagine what Jason Kidd would have taught
just
Kobe.
imagine being able to sit down and watch Russell Westbrook practice, watch Carmelo Anthony practice, watch Dwayne Wade practice, watch Ray Allen practice,
Kyrie,
watch Kyrie practice. Just watch all these players, and you can
you
just
got
pick
lucky.
their brain.
You feel
Like,
me? You see all these players.
you get to watch another one of the great finals 3-point performers, Danny Green. You get to watch him practice. Like, and it's like, what are you pulling from these players? What are you learning from them that's actually showing up in your game? Not the stat sheet in your game.
Well, Chad,
if I'm not mistaken, he still had, because people love their numbers, he still had like the second worst, I think, pull-up percentage in the league.
Yeah.
Like,
well, Chad, his fans gonna say, his fans is gonna say though, like, why did he gotta adjust his game for?
Oh, because if you talk, okay, listen, you're right. Hey, to the people that's saying that, you're right. If it's not about winning championships somewhere, you're right. Just get your 25, 7 and 7, add up to the scoring total, do your thing, bro. But if you talking about from what LeBron has said he's still playing to win championships. So in order for you to win championships, when you get in the playoff settings, you have to add different things to your game and different dynamics to your game to be able to switch up how the defense can play, what they can get away from you.
But has LeBron not been the greatest
you can watch
example
Bron
of
from
that?
10 years ago.
So then what about?
You can scout a report for him 10 years ago and it still be the same shit now.
That's why you can't win.
Hold on, real quick. So, Joffrey, you said what, bro?
LeBron James is the most experienced basketball player that is currently playing basketball right now.
You're right,
Think about
for
it.
sure. You're right. So how is he actually utilizing that
His game
experience?
doesn't show it though.
So
You don't. How
is
does it
he?
not show it? You don't understand.
hold
You
on,
don't
hold on.
understand
Hold
what
on,
his
hold on, real
what
quick,
his
I'm
IQ.
Hold on, real quick. Hold on, Joffrey. Because you know that.
What?
So at the end of the day, I'm gonna let them get you for real. But I wanted to say this: if that's the case, why is Anthony Edwards saying he learned from Steph more? If LeBron got more experience,
Because Anthony Edwards loves to be like a hater, bro. Like
so
he loves.
hold on, time out.
All right, yeah, get him going.
I
See,
was hitting on LeBron, bro.
get him
Bro,
going.
he
Get him
just
going.
wants.
Nah, bro.
He's just blazing, bro. Get him going. See, like, wait. So everybody that don't say that they don't praise LeBron, old Bashata is a hater. Like, it's just crazy, bro.
Yo, he said, he gave Bron some credit too. He said he took his pregame routine, but he said,
Title toss,
he's complaining about Steph.
But he got that from Michael Jordan. So
That nigga the boot.
Right. And Bron got his pregame joint from Michael Jordan.
he said 21 years. No, like I said, I'm fine with this. That just makes it even worse. So if he has all this experience, 22 years of experience, going into 22 years of experience, but then I'm still watching his game, and it's like, okay, it's the same shit. It's like
He really ain't changing from his rookie years.
Shit with 2010,
and like I said, and I'm not saying that he can't at times on certain possessions go with his back to the basket or do this, but it's the consistency of it. He don't consistently do all this shit. Oh yeah, he can have a night where he is hitting 2 or 3 mid ranges. Oh yeah, for sure. But it's the consistency of. I look at it like I'm playing against them. I watch their games like I'm playing against them. Okay, what are they actually doing? What is the effort that they're actually giving them? What can I give and take away from them that'll give my team the best opportunity to win? When I'm looking at LeBron, I'm like, okay, bet I'm gonna let him hold the ball the whole time. I'm gonna let him make all the reads. I'm gonna let him do all that. He's gonna guard everybody else. I ain't really worried about what he doing. I'm gonna let him go get his 38 and 8 and let him look like he dominated the game. Let him look like he the best player on the floor. Cool, because I'm just trying to get the win. That's my game plan. I'm just letting him do what he want to do. So, Bron, if you want to hold the ball and dissect everything, Bron, if you want to hold the ball and do everything and tell, D-Lo, go this way, shoot it. Like, if you want to do all that, like that, I'm letting you do that because I've seen that's the recipe to how people blow your ass out.
Yep.
Like that. That's the only
play
And
with
the thing
scoring.
about
You gotta remember, Chaz.
I
Chaz.
let
Like
LeBron shoot all day. Leave me
look,
alone.
exactly. I need as long as I get the dub, I'm okay with that. You can have your 40, 10 and 10. I need that dub.
I'm telling Bron, before the game was out, hey Bron, go get 50 point triple double.
I'm gonna hype his head up too if I'm playing against him.
I'm be like, yeah, bro. I'm be like, yeah, bro. We can't guard you, bro. I'm gonna be telling him, bro. You a locomotive. We can't guard you, dog. You a locomotive.
As long as I get the dub, I'm okay with that. You can have your 100
Look,
points.
the thing people gotta realize is Bron don't practice his mid range jumpers, so he'll hit him, but it ain't something that he can keep going to. That he really trust it when it's time to really pull it out for real. Like,
no, exactly. No, case in point, game 2 of the 2013 Eastern Conference Finals. In the fourth quarter, he was cooking. He was like 5 for 5 on layups, cooking, getting to the rim. He had missed one. He had took one ill-advised 3. And the rest of that game, he was a no-show. In the last 2 plays of the game, he turned the ball over 2 plays straight. Like, it's but if you look on the stat sheet in that game, you're gonna see he had 38, 6, and 7. Like, but no, bro,
Exactly.
in the last 3 minutes of the game, bro, he was shit. Like, and they lost the game out there. So it's like
he be selling.
it's like, what does these stats really mean? If I can clearly see, okay, it's not that the opposing team is just playing at this all-time great level, and that's what they've gotten y'all to believe, right? Since we think basketball they've taught us to believe what numbers don't lie. Basketball is a statistical game, right? So now when you look at a stat sheet and you look at one player having 35, 6, and 7 on 57% from the field, 38% from 3, and 65 true shooting, you're gonna think, whoa, he did everything he could to win. You're gonna look at all his other teammates' stats and you're gonna be like, well, they don't compare to him, so he was by far the best player. And you're gonna look at the other team stats, you're gonna be like, yeah, nobody on the team had his stat line either, so he was the best player in the game. Then you're gonna look at the overall score and be like, well, since LeBron has these stats, he did everything he possibly could to win. So that must mean that the teams that he's playing against, if LeBron put up all these stats and he still lost, that means that the team he's playing up against is just this all-time great team. So that's the indoctrination that they put within y'all to see. When you see LeBron have these big stat lines, you think that he's immediately just playing against this all-time great team, and it's, oh my God, he's doing everything he can, and he's still the best player on the floor, and nobody on his team is playing nowhere near as good as him or the opposing team, but he's still losing. So it can't be LeBron's fault. It can't be his fault. But that's
why that's the thing about it, Chad. They always blame everything on, oh, his teammates did bad and stuff like that.
That's why, like,
look, this is the thing, because they're not telling them that's not they're not telling them how LeBron is playing a bad style of ball though. So they're not actually teaching kids the truth about the game. That's why I really shed so much light on his teammates because a lot of times they be dudes that really got so much IQ and skill that's why LeBron know he wanted to play with them. Like that's why I'm big on Kyrie impact on that team because he was the most he was getting the most timely plays for that team, actually breaking down the defense, actually showing the meaning of like basketball for real, the truth on what it takes to actually win these finals. Was coming down to stuff like that, bro. And Brian, it's a reason why he wasn't able to do it on all the his own game. And people think I'm joking about that stuff, but it's like, bro, you can literally see this man don't really know how to win and take a team over the hump.
He don't. That's why he's 4-6 in the finals. Simple as that.
It's just an effort thing too. It's just like sometimes
you gotta have confidence sometimes to give effort. You can't be confident in your
That's
game.
The thing about it, bro. He's so enamored of being a point guard instead of playing his position. Nobody asked you to be the point guard.
Well, I think somebody
J2, why can't you just play small forward?
Exactly. Nobody needs. That's the thing about it. Nobody needs you to be the point guard. You have the point guard.
You want to play everything.
You know
he might as well play by himself.
You know
we don't care about that. We need you to play a position, bro.
No, his position is power forward. He don't want to play power forward. He want to play point guard.
I'm the
point guard. He want to play center. He want to play. Man, this nigga, he's sick.
Listen, I'm the point guard.
What is it? That's position.
LeBron James sick.
Like, nobody asked you to be the point guard. We need you to score, and then you could make off of that.
Nah,
why you think another player don't want to play with him? Why you think another player don't want to play with him?
Crash the boards. That's what you need, LeBron.
I'm the greatest player of all time.
Like, come on.
Traded.
You know what? Hey, listen. You know why I know that shit was stupid and dumb? When Kevin Love played in Cleveland. Kevin Love used to have a triple-double every night when you were playing for the Minnesota. Soon LeBron them go over there. They may have what? Score what? 5 point every game.
Exactly. Like, you got to look at it like this. Like, simple as this. You see what the production is before and after they play with you. Why would you would want them to continue their production when it was on a previous team, bro?
Hey yo, somebody in the comments said, so you guys trust George Hill, D'Lo. Yo, just because
that's why you lose, bro.
Right.
Let D'Lo be the point guard.
Just because somebody's running a point guard don't mean that you trust them more than Bron.
Just because you got them in a certain position don't mean that this is what they do. When you tell them, okay, put them in that spot, they instantly think of D'Lo trying to play like LeBron. But that's not what it is. I'm not putting him in the spot to play like them. I'm putting him in that spot so that LeBron can do other things that he's better at and let them do the things that they're better at. So I'm saying that if I'm not trying to hear that excuse because I watched the 2014 Spurs. They let fucking Boris Diaw and Marco Bellinelli and Patty Mills run the offense at times. So
Yep.
I'm not trying to hear that, bro. That's
exactly.
You see how they did that? Their team was a well.
Look, you know the Lakers. LeBron destroyed Westbrook's career.
If LeBron, see, because this is what it is. If LeBron was just a wing player, he's nowhere near the greatest all time.
No. Actually, Crunch, I'm gonna go back at you on that, Crunch. If he actually played consistent like a wing player and he just played like that, I think he would have been more successful.
Yeah,
it's too true. No, it's two sides to see because Chad, I feel as though he
think he'll be on that Scottie Pippen shit.
Look, I feel as though he don't know how to play like that though. I feel as though Chaz, I feel as though you're right, but he don't know how to play like that consistently.
And look, Crunch, this why it's like weird because he showed that he could play like that.
He's not confident in that role.
I've been saying this. I realize what it is with LeBron now. It's his game plan discipline. Like, bro, if you telling Bron, okay, your best skill is athleticism. So, Bron, I want you to be a monster on the cuts, be a monster around the rim, get a whole bunch of rebounds. But then he if you telling him this, he like shaking his head. Okay, bet I got you. Then when you say this last thing, his face sour up. LeBron, I'm gonna need you to do that without the ball. He get mad. He get an attitude. It's like I see him do these things consistently. He fuck offensive rebounding.
That's the thing, and that he don't realize that's hurting his legacy. The more you don't trust your teammates, the more you won't win rings, and the more you won't be in the GOAT debate. That's all you, my nigga.
The same way every year.
Look, JT, because once you tell one lie, you gotta tell more lies to cover up the first lie you told.
Exactly, bro. Like the more, that's the thing about it. Like you see what Jordan did in the 90s. He said, "Yo, bro, I know I'm not gonna win averaging 30 points a game. I need to trust the system," and he got rings off of that. Why can't LeBron just do the same thing?
Jordan had a season, bro. He averaged 32, 8, and 8. So then after that, that's when he started running the triangle system. Like, okay,
Exactly. That's
like,
a system. You need a system to win rings, bro.
yeah,
Like
like he was like, I can do
LeBron
that every
doesn't
year if I
realize
wanted
that.
to.
LeBron doesn't realize that. Yo, if I trust my team a little bit more, maybe my finals record would be shit. But he don't care
Hey,
about that. He needs to
hey,
have the ball, and
Tyrese,
that's why
don't
you
say
losing
nothing no
game.
more, man. LeBron James fans are gonna be mad at you, bro. They gonna try to ban you.
It don't matter, bro. I'm here to speak the
They don't
facts,
want to
bro. I
hear the
don't care
fact,
about
bro. They
nobody
don't want to
else.
hear the truth. They
They
don't
don't
want
want
to
to
hear
hear
the
that,
truth,
bro.
bro. Trust me. They gonna
LeBron
try to
James
ban you,
needs
bro.
to be ball dominant. That's why he's 4-6 and he lost more than he won.
Exactly.
To be
Simple
Matter
as
of
honest,
fact,
that.
bro,
matter of
to be
fact,
honest,
he
I
one
do
and two.
not know why he's
He
so
one and
ball
10.
You
dominant.
1 and 10.
He's not good
1
with
and
the ball
10.
in his hands like
Yo,
that.
listen.
LeBron
He's
is
not
not
that
that
good
good
to
with the
me,
ball in
dog.
his hands.
I've been peeped this out,
I
dog.
never like him since he got drafted.
Right,
All of that 40K,
I
we
promise
don't
I
care
never
about that
fucked with
40K.
Bud, dog.
Kareem 38K gave him 6 rings. LeBron
Bro, it
48K
was
gave him
always
4 and
something.
6.
I'm like,
LeBron,
yo,
my
no,
bad.
look, I'm like, yo, I know what a great basketball player look like. Like even when I was a kid, I'm like, bro, it's certain things like like that's not really like of it. Like aside from him just being super strong, super fast, athletic, and having some skills with that,
Hey, but hey,
like it's like I
Crunch,
see players like that all the time. They not the
let me
best
tell you
players.
why I know LeBron James was a fake player. When 2010, when all of them joined the Heat, right? It was him, Chris
Yeah,
Bosh, Dwayne Wade. They say it was big three. That's why the whole news say, "Oh, it's big three. Chris Bosh, Dwayne Wade, they're gonna do the thing." They say not one, not two, not three, not four, not five, not six. All of something they kick Chris Bosh out the picture. Now it's
Right.
LeBron James and Dwayne Wade.
That's true. That's true. That's
How
just a
y'all do
fact.
this to that man?
And
Now they
Meeks,
try to
Meeks,
kick
and
D
Meeks,
Wade
I
out.
forgot you was a Chris Bosh fan.
And you
Listen,
know what's
that's why I
crazy?
know you was
Every
fake,
time
bro.
LeBron loses, it's his teammates didn't do this. Every time
Exactly.
LeBron wins, I did it by
Y'all
myself.
gotta
So if you
understand.
want to
Exactly.
go
I
by
just
that
want to say
logic,
this. I want to say this one thing about
Yeah, go ahead, go
LeBron.
ahead.
I don't understand why he's so ball dominant. He is not really that good with the ball in his hands to me.
he's not, bro.
I really don't get it. Like why he
Like he
really
don't
must play
realize
point guard.
80 is your best player. Why don't you play off of him? 80's a
You swear.
monster.
Yeah, it's the
You
Because the
numbers.
thing,
swear.
because that's the thing. In 2011, when you seen they was running through D Wade more, and he had an off the ball role, he can't thrive in that role.
Exactly.
He don't work on his
Like,
game from that.
come on,
aspect.
gang. You 40 years old, bro.
Yeah,
80 is at his peak
that's when it
offensively
gets
right now.
true.
That's why
Give
we
him
were
the ball,
saying.
bro.
Hey, look, that's why we were
Let him
saying
cook.
Wade is more versatile because Wade know how to thrive whether he got the ball or he don't got the ball. Stephen Curry,
Like exactly, like people don't realize.
I'm
LeBron
taking
don't
D-Wade
realize
over LeBron all day.
you have that bionic size. You don't have to touch the ball. You can just seal post.
so he
Post
don't work
seal.
on like
You
let's
know
say
they
he
was
on the
finna win.
wing. But look,
They was
let's say
finna win.
Flash.
let's say he on the wing though, right? He don't work on his catch and shoot enough. He don't work on his okay. I'm gonna have to catch, rip, one dribble, pull up. That's what a wing. That's what a KD, a small forward, has to do consistently to be elite.
He can't one dribble pull up because
He
his shot
gotta-
mechanics. He shoot like Lonzo
Yeah.
Ball.
Exactly. So he
And he
got
gotta really get set before
he
he
gotta have
shoots.
the ball
Like he
first.
really gotta set up before he
He got to have the ball first. So it's
That's
like
crazy, bro.
he can't
Like,
run baseline.
don't get me wrong, bro.
He can't run
LeBron is a
baseline,
great
catch on the
player,
baseline,
but
hit a corner three.
exactly, like it take you been in the league for 22 years. You've been in the league before I was even born, man. If you ain't developed nothing before that, then that's just sad, bro.
Nah, that's the crazy part though. Like, bro, been in the league since I was in diapers, bro.
Exactly, bro. I
You
wasn't
really
even in
got the same
alive, bro.
game.
And you still
Shit, I never
you
liked him
still
when he got
haven't developed
drafted.
anything? I'm a grown man
Y'all
now,
gotta
gang.
understand, bro. I literally seen the play, bro. I feel as though sometimes it's destined for me to do this, yo, because I literally seen it, bro. Like I seen when they was arguing about Kobe and Brown on the commercials. Then I seen Kobe.
What year? 2010?
It was like 09.
Oh, nine. When they play Orlando?
Yup. I seen that. So, but look, I didn't know much was
Hold on,
going
Crush.
on.
Time out before you talk. Me and you had the conversation, right?
Yeah. You talking about the commercial about the
We
puppets,
did
right?
have the conversation. We
We
said,
took-
look at that shit. All the commercial was LeBron James and
Yo, but
Kobe
look,
Bryant.
I had became a Kyrie fan. So look, after Kobe won, LeBron go to Miami. Right. So cool.
Now, hey, please.
I'm like, okay, cool. He trying to surpass Kobe, but he not. You know what I'm saying?
Hey,
He
Crush.
with the super team.
Not Miami. I'm going to take my title to South Beach. I ain't never
South
know South
Beach.
Beach have a team.
Bro, I was a Kyrie fan. I seen this man go to Kyrie team, bro, and bro, I swear I was the only one in the world that seen him play what he was doing, bro. I'm like, this man think he's slick.
Yeah.
He about to go to Cleveland, take all the credit from Kyrie, dog, and make it seem. I'm like, bro, because that team is obviously gonna win a championship if you put fucking LeBron, Kyrie, and Kevin Love. I'm like, he gonna take all the credit from Kyrie,
Kyrie deserved MVP that year.
I'm like, oh my god.
I
That's
got
the
another
thing,
question.
LeBron.
that year.
That's the
If
thing, though. LeBron
if
needs major superstars. He needs players.
I got another question though to the chat, and it's something that I know the answer to, but it's just funny to me how when I'm watching all these players, like Paul George in 2013, that was his third or fourth year, right? Kawhi Leonard in 2014, that was his fourth year, right? Like why are these players?
I think that was his second.
That was the second year.
No, that wasn't his second year. That was
Yes, it was.
Who, Kawhi?
Yes, when we got to Indiana, that was the second year.
No, it was his third year.
that was his third.
The year the Heat won, the year the Ray
When
Allen
he won,
shot,
it
that
was
was
his third
Kawhi.
year. That was his third year when the Heat won.
Because he got drafted in 2011.
2011, yeah, that was his,
11,
no.
12, 13.
Hold on. So that was the second year then.
The second year. He was the
The
second
year they
year.
won, the year the Spurs won was his third.
Let me see.
My bad.
exactly.
Y'all talking about Paul George, right? I thought y'all was talking about Kawhi. Y'all right.
Kawhi.
You talking about Paul George, y'all
You were
right.
talking about both.
No, yeah, it was Cavs. It was
Paul George.
Okay.
Paul George was the year before Kawhi.
2011. No,
Kawhi, yes.
2011. You're right. That was it. So 2014 was his third year in the NBA.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so then you got Paul George. When did Paul George get drafted? 2010.
2010.
So that was
2010.
2013 was his third year in the third year in the NBA.
Damn.
Bro, so what I'm saying is, why am I watching these series and these players in their third years is out playing or playing to the level of a peak LeBron?
Yeah.
Exactly.
It don't make no sense to me.
Realize this.
It don't make
LeBron James should have never lost to Steph Curry in 2015. You made it to 5 finals before you even met this dude. You made it to the finals.
I ain't even gonna go to that yet. I'm trying.
Let me
I'm
add
trying
this,
to,
Chaz.
I'm
He
trying to
gets
stick
blown
with this
by
point.
on D. Like,
How
they
are
be
these
killing him on
third?
D,
How are these
bro.
third and fourth year players, bro, in a playoff series competing in the finals and in the Eastern Conference Finals competing with the LeBron James?
They have breakout
Exactly,
series against him, bro.
Like you've been playing before these dudes, but they were still in high school, bro. They wasn't probably even ranked
Like,
yet,
how are
bro.
they doing that, bro?
2013 is supposed to be your league. It's supposed to be
Exactly,
your
bro.
league.
You're 29, 28. You're at your peak, bro. You're supposed
Bro,
to kill
and
these dudes, bro.
And I'm consistently see them blow by him on defense. Like,
Oh,
his
bro,
defense.
they lied to y'all about his defense.
terrible,
LeBron
bro.
on that dunk.
Yeah, that's me and Chaz just watching
we
that the
saw
other
that,
day.
yeah.
Like,
He by LeBron on that
Like,
dunk.
come on,
Bro,
bro.
really a
no,
body
when
There's
he
no
got
way.
Chaz, he
There's
got
no
blown
way
by
Steph
about
Curry-
6 times in that game, bro. It was like 6
And
times.
this another
He
lie
got blown by.
they told y'all. But D Wade in 2013, that same game, he was locking Paul George up every time he guarded him. Locking him up.
Exactly. Like,
Locks,
there's
slams.
no way.
2014
Listen, let me talk.
2014
There's no
too.
way. Look, there's no way Steph Curry should be competing for you with the greatest in this generation.
Hey,
There's
you know
no
that's
way.
supposed to be the problem right now. This Steph Curry got the same amount win with him, kid, dog. That's crazy.
Exactly. You should have 6 or more rings.
Yeah,
Steph Curry should have 2
revitalized-
rings minimum.
Shout out Rated G in the comments. Iggy won the Finals MVP because of LeBron. Iggy the first one to bring a championship to Cleveland.
Exactly. Like, come on, bro. There's no way Steph Curry should have 2 rings minimum, bro.
Dog, that's crazy. They got
dominate
the
this
same
nigga,
amount
bro.
of wins.
Iggy won Finals MVP in LeBron's house.
How did Iggy win
Exactly.
Finals MVP and he only started 3 times that whole season? That's ridiculous.
Exactly,
He
bro.
did like 8.
How did he win Finals MVP when he only started in 3 games in that series? Like, he only
Like
started in 3 games.
LeBron James
that
chose
bad,
the LeBron. You see how look, Michael Jordan dominated his competition. LeBron has never dominated anything. He's getting swept by 3 different franchises. It don't add up.
They really don't. Everywhere he goes, it's always some sob story, bro. It's like he won everywhere he went, but it's so sloppy. You can't just have no consistent run. Like we went back to back. We 3-peated. Like no, bro.
Half of his rings is circumstantial. He only wins off of circumstances, bro. Like, it's never been a time where you always have to make shit hard on yourself, gang.
But this the thing that also goes to it. Like, they try to make y'all see, they try to lie to y'all and say, because looking at the stats, and we just debunked the whole stat shit, right? They always tell y'all, well, look at the stats. He's leading his team and this. But if you go and look at all his finals wins, it took, in 3 out of 4 of them, it took historical performances for them to win.
Exactly. Like, why you have to make it hard on yourself? Why you gotta be down 3-1 in the first place?
Exactly.
Why are you losing to unexperienced teams in the finals? Why are you losing in 2015? You made it to 5 finals before you even met this nigga.
In 2013, I mean 2012, his team they tied in game 5 they tied the record for most 3-pointers made in a finals game.
Okay, against who?
Then against the OKC Thunder.
OKC laid down.
And then in multiple games, same Battier hit 4 more threes. Then
Yeah.
also, they Shane Battier and Mike Miller, they tied at that time. They had set a record for 3-pointers made.
Yep, I remember.
3-pointers made in a game by a player in the finals. Then also in that last game and in the last 2 games, they have 3 or more players with 20 plus points.
It was Mario
20 plus points.
Mario
And then they had like 6 players in double figures and like
Mario
4 of them with 20 points.
It was Mike Miller, Shane Battier, Chris Bosh,
come on,
Dwayne Wade.
come on,
And the fake ass LeBron.
come on, Mario Chalmers, come on. Like, and
Like,
then
come on, bro.
Then let's go
Like-
to the next. Then let's go to the next season, right? 2013. It took a historic 16 points in the fourth quarter, all-time clutch sequence. From Chris Bosh and Ray Allen on the rebound and the shot. Then it took a
Jazz.
They defense in that overtime.
Hey, Jazz, before you speak, I'm so sorry. You know, I blame Greg Popovich for that game. You know why? He take his big man out.
Yeah.
He put Tony
Exactly.
Parker. He put Tony Parker in that game. Who got the rebound over Tony Parker? Chris Bosh.
Exactly. If Tim Duncan don't get subbed out, you might get zipped by an old man.
Exactly.
And then let's keep going. So in 2013, it took a historic a historic clutch possession, clutch fourth quarter from the Heat for them to come back in that game and to win it overtime. And in overtime, they had a historic finals defensive performance by Ray Allen, Dwayne Wade, LeBron James, and Chris Bosh. People forget Chris Bosh. Remember, in that overtime in Game 6, Chris Bosh, he blocked, I think, Tony Parker in the corner. And then Ray Allen on the last possession, and then Ray Allen stole the ball from Manu Ginobili on an open layup. They could have sealed the game. They could have tied the game again.
Thank you.
Then also Ray Allen, he had a baseline layup and closed the game with 2 free throws in that game.
Free throws.
Then in 2016, it takes another all-time historic comeback for them to win that series. It takes Draymond Green getting suspended, Steph Curry fouling out, LeBron James and Kyrie Irving going for 40 points apiece, something that's never happened to this day in the NBA Finals. And it also took an all-time great clutch sequence from LeBron James and Kyrie with the block and the step in the first ever game winner in the Game 7 of the NBA.
Put out RIP in the chat for them, bro.
Like the next, like I said, I give 2020. They was just by far better than me. But that's my thing. Like 3 out of his 4 wins, they try to make it seem like it was just LeBron because of the stats. But they don't take into context that, bro, it took an all-time historic performance from his team for them to win. Right. So stop trying to use the keys and make it seem like he was just.
Why you make it hard on yourself, game? You know what you got to do to close out the game. Stop making it hard on yourself. And when you make it hard, like, come on, bro.
They don't tell y'all the truth about D Wade in 2012 either, bro. They don't tell y'all the truth about D Wade. Period, bro. D Wade was still just as good as LeBron, bro. Still. In the 2012 finals,
his knees were shot. Then imagine his knees wasn't shot.
Exactly.
His knees was more
bro. That's what I'm saying. So
he might be close to Jordan than LeBron.
LeBron has that's tough. LeBron has always had somebody next to him that was just as good as the dude.
Not gonna happen.
He's always had somebody next to him.
He got Kyrie, he got Kevin Love, he got Anthony Davis.
That's the thing about it. Like I said before, he needs made all-stars to win rings.
You said Ray Allen, what he had before.
Yes, I'm saying like he always, when he won championships, he always was playing with somebody that was just as good as the player, as his right hand man that was playing with him in the previous championship.
He joined players like there's no way Dwayne Wade beat you to a chip and then you're gonna join his team and then you gonna make him your team game. That's not how it works, game.
And whenever he didn't have that, second round loss, conference finals. Lost. Missed the playoffs.
You know what's crazy? Probably LeBron had in 2011. Yo, Dwayne Wade about to win Final MVP. Let's make sure nobody else is winning. If I can't have it, nobody else can.
And don't even count 2020. 2020 is a bubble wing because that wing was fake coronavirus wing.
That ring is questionable, bro.
And then,
you the only dude that want to play.
Spoken why I don't value that ring. To me, that's the weakest ring in NBA.
Exactly. I'm gonna talk first, and you can talk Chaz Monfort. Like I look at it like this, bro. At the end of the day, you the only nigga that want to play. No, everybody's playing for their life if they gonna live or not, bro. Why you want to play basketball, game? Like
nobody want to play that game, bro. Everybody want to go home to the wife.
No, nobody wants to play basketball, gang. You just realize your legacy is.
He the only nigga that trying to say, oh, you do this.
He said, "Hey, look at what dude said in the comments. Look what dude said in the comments. Wait, hold on, y'all. Look what dude said in the comments. He said, God forbid you have a team that play their role. That's the difference. The media tries to portray that LeBron is by far the best player on the team. He's carrying the team. He's doing this, that. But when he loses, hold on, Jay. My whole point in saying these things is that it's a lie. We have been taught a lie. Him quote unquote being by far the best player on his team. They don't tell y'all that his team is having to have historic performances for them to win. It's not just them playing their role. It's historic performances, bro. It's not just no regular, okay, this player hit his shots, catch and shoot. This player, he get his drive and kick. This player hold defense. No, it's historic performances for them to win, bro. That's the difference. Y'all acting like his team they just playing their role. No, bro, it takes historical performances for his team to win. And to what I was saying about the 2020 thing, I was saying that I don't discount it. Not discount it. It counts. It's a fucking ring. I'm saying that I devalue it to me because of the circumstance and environment. People try to say that was the hardest, but people don't realize what makes the NBA the hardest is the environment that they play in. When they have to play with no backdrop behind the rim, when they have to play with all the fans with the shirts, waving the shirts when they shooting free throws, when they have to play in those environments. That's what makes the NBA so hard. That's why
let me tell you something.
Hold on. That's why you'll see Ben Simmons in the offseason shooting like Steph Curry, but in the NBA, he's scared to shoot. It's completely different environments. So when people talk about that was the hardest ring, well, no, actually that was that environment allowed them to just play basketball. But what makes the NBA so tough and what makes it so hard is the fact that they're not just allowed to play basketball. They have to worry about travel.
He said, do y'all have the same energy for KD's rings? We all know KD's rings is fraudulent, bro. So why would you even bring that up in the first place, gang? I don't respect KD's rings, bro.
I think that was the easiest ring for two reasons, Joe. It's two reasons why I think that was the easiest championship I've ever seen. Because everybody said that everybody was fresh and, no fatigue. So to me, that makes it...
That's though. That's the cap.
But look, to me, that makes it easier to play basketball in general.
People...
You're not tired.
Like, you got to also remember, bro.
I'm saying that also... The competition, bro. I think that the competition was low-key messed up because simply due to the fact that it wasn't much superstar talent in the Heat, and they second and third best players was injured. You already got AD, who y'all was both top 3 in the league that season. So just in general, man, for them to actually spin it and twist it and say that it's the hardest ring, to me, it just goes to show like the glaze that they have to put on this man's resume.
And this is another thing, right? My people trying to like reflect it back on us, but they don't even realize that we're answering it from a perspective of a statement that's been picked by the media that they've taught y'all. I'm saying this. We know everybody needs somebody to win. We know it. But my whole point is they lied to y'all when they come to debates and discussion. Y'all all repeat the same shit. Well, he has 4 Finals MVPs. How many Finals MVPs he got? He has this. Right? Okay, so cool. So I did research on that, and the truth is he's not even by far the best player on 3 out of his 4 rings. So I'm like, what are we talking about? 2012 he wasn't by far the best player. 2016 he wasn't by far the best player. In 2020 he damn sure wasn't the best player, the by far the best player. So I'm like, it's only one of his rings where you can see a considerable gap from him and his next best teammate. Every other ring outside of that, they're just as good as him and playing better than him throughout the series. So I'm like, what in the finals? So I'm like, what are we talking about? Then on top of that, because that's the main thing that they'll teach y'all to use. Well, when it comes to him and Kobe, he got 4, he got this. But I'm like, bro, the gap between him and him is not nowhere near as much as what it is between what y'all say is between him and him. So I'm like, what are y'all talking about? Kobe on his team. He got a peak Shaq on his team. And y'all say that's the greatest peak ever. Bro, Kobe is 21, 22, 23, 24. How the fuck is a 21 through 24-year-old playing just as good or even in the conversations playing just as good throughout the playoffs or better than a peak Shaq? That's crazy as fuck. So that's exactly the weight of those finals MVPs. I'm not trying to hear that.
And people also got to remember, bro, it's peak Shaq, bro. You have to take a back seat, bro. The nigga,
that's what I'm saying.
He's the most dominant player ever.
He barely even took it, but like for him to quote unquote take a back seat and still average more than him in some of them series is ridiculous.
Exactly. And that's why the narrative was. Look, that's why Kobe. It was good for Kobe to win those rings without him. Because imagine he didn't win no rings without him.
But this is the thing, the dude. Another question. My bad. Because the dude in the comments was responding to you. He said, but what about Kobe? He had Shaq and Pau Gasol for his. But the thing Chad said was that LeBron is always playing with somebody that's just as good as the last second-hand man that he had. But really, Pau Gasol is a tier or two below Shaq. So Shaq actually, Kobe proved he can win with a lesser player than Shaq. LeBron is not teaming up with a player. When he left,
Like, it's no way. It's no way. It's no way. Pau Gasol. It's no way he almost 3-piece with Pau Gasol, bro.
Yeah. When Bron left D Wade to play with Kyrie, he's playing with somebody that's on the level with D Wade. Then we leave to go play with AD. At the time, AD is the best big man in the league. So each time he's teaming up, he's playing with dudes that's on the same tier as a player. Kobe went from a whole tier from Shaq all the way down to Pau Gasol. So Shaq was 30 and 10, 35 and 10. Pau Gasol only giving you 18 and 10.
Exactly.
That's the difference between like literally.
Now all of a sudden the points don't matter to them.
Yep.
But no, that's my thing too. I'm just like, okay. So y'all always say when it comes to Michael Jordan and his wins, Michael Jordan, he played against, because that's the thing. When it comes to the Finals MVP thing, they'll hold that against Kobe. But then when they come to Michael Jordan and LeBron, they'll be like, oh no, he played against weak comp. So I'm like, wait a minute. So can't you say the same thing for Kobe? Wait, let's go back. Let's flip it. He played against even tougher comp. Because Kobe had to play here on a night in on the season. They always talk about one MVP. Well, in the 2000s, he was on his competition on a night in, night out basis was Tim Duncan, Steve Nash, Kevin Garnett, Dirk Nowitzki, Dwayne Wade, and LeBron James, and Shaquille O'Neal. And so I'm probably forgetting 2 more people. So I'm like, well, and he's also playing with. Y'all always say, well, Michael Jordan didn't have to play with zone. Kobe had to play with hand checking and the zone, right? So, and look at the competition in his position. Ray Allen, Allen Iverson, Tracy McGrady, Vince Carter. So, and there's a couple more dudes I didn't name. So, D-Wade. So I'm like, wait a minute. So by that same logic, the fact that Kobe even got one MVP in that era, one MVP, regular season MVP, that should stand out to y'all even more. It's only 2 people that got two. I think it's fucking LeBron and Steve Nash. So I'm like, everybody else got 1. Shaq got 1. So I'm like, what are we talking about? Dirk got 1, right? Dirk got 1.
KG got 1.
KG got 1. So I'm like, bro, everybody else got 1. So all them other dudes only got 1 too. So I'm like, y'all acting like it's a difference between one of them. LeBron got 4 MVPs in the regular season, and Kobe only got 1. I know, bro. So I'm like, if that's the argument, that's the toughest error. But my thing is also this.
You heard me? Somebody said Duncan got 2.
Yeah, okay, cool. Duncan got 2. So that's only 3 people with 2. 3 people with 2. 3. But if I was to say Duncan is better than LeBron, y'all would tell me I'm crazy. Okay, let's continue.
Kobe the only one in his position to get 1.
But look, exactly. And then, but this is what I'm saying. I don't care about the media voted awards anyway. I'm just saying if we going by that logic, come on now. But then I'm saying this. So, okay, cool. If we do that same thing, they try to devalue. So when we throw back the finals MVP logic on them, like they try to use against Kobe, we say, well, Michael Jordan got 6 and LeBron got 4. So that means Michael Jordan should be better than LeBron for sure. And they'll be like, no, but look at the comp. Okay, cool. So if we're going to do that, if you're going to devalue LeBron's if you're going to devalue Michael Jordan's wins because of comp, right? Let's also do that for LeBron. Let's talk about him playing en route to get to the finals. What about his comp en route to get to the finals? That's 1. And 2, let's ask this question. Since Michael Jordan's comp was so weak, who did LeBron have to play in the finals that was as good as Michael Jordan? That he beat? Who? Who did Michael Jordan have to play who did LeBron have to play in the finals as good as Michael Jordan? If y'all say Michael Jordan's comp was weak, and the only reason why he won was because he played against weak comp, and that's why he got 6 rings, he's finals MVP. Okay, cool. So who did LeBron beat in the finals that was as good as Michael Jordan?
OKC, Golden State, the Bible.
He said Steph or KD. He didn't beat Steph and KD in the finals, Gino.
No, he did.
He didn't beat Steph and KD in the finals. He lost. I say who he beat. So KD in 2012, they as good as Michael Jordan? No. So 2012 KD is good as Michael Jordan. 2016 Curry is better than Michael Jordan. Whoa. So why is the Curry in the GOAT debate?
So Kyrie outplayed him though.
Chaz.
Come on now.
Chaz.
Don't come up here, Chaz.
Bro, Michael Jordan is the second best player of all time.
What?
Of course, he not gonna be playing people like Michael Jordan. Who did Michael Jordan beat? Who did Michael Jordan beat that was as good as LeBron? Magic, who was 1 year away. The infected zombie.
He was talking to me.
The infected zombie.
I don't need y'all to speak for me. He's talking.
Didn't he retire the next season?
Spiller. Yeah, he retired the next season because of HIV. Stop being nasty, bro. He was still.
No, I'm just saying.
Stop being nasty.
And then that's not the Lakers at full strength. Where was
Kareem?
Kareem?
He was in MVP conversation. Once again, like I was saying, Spiller. You don't even, like I said, that's what I be trying to say all the time. Did I not just say this? People will come up on this panel and go against what I'm saying. Like this
I
is
just joined.
let
2
me
minutes ago.
exactly.
So whatever
You're
you
proving my
said,
point.
clarify.
Thank you. You're proving my point. Be quiet for a minute. Like I was saying, my whole point was, I said this earlier. Did I not, Crunch? I said that people, they will hear what you say and come up here and they'll treat you like that's your logic. Well, you don't even know why I'm saying what I'm saying. This is not my logic. I'm just reflecting things I've seen in the comments back on them when they try to throw some stupid shit at me. I'm saying, but Spiller, that's my whole point. How stupid that shit sounds. That's my whole point about the initial logic that they throw out for why LeBron is better than other people. The shit is stupid. Because if I do the same thing backwards, you're going to say, well, it's easily debunkable. Okay, the same thing is easily debunkable. That's all I'm saying. That was my whole point. That's not how I think. Like, what are we talking about? And so I'm like, come on, bro. Y'all can come on. But I'm like, come on, bro. Like, what? Like, come on, bro. Stop. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, you got an echo, Spiller.
Yeah, I got echo.
No, you straight now.
Yeah, all I gotta say is that, bro, like Michael Jordan's comp. Yeah, LeBron James made so many finals because his comp in the East was weak. Yes, but Michael Jordan, in the inverse of that, he lost so many finals because the comp in his finals was kind of crazy.
What are you talking about? What
the hell you talking about, bro?
Spiller,
I'm saying LeBron James.
Did you hear that I said my logic was just a reflection of what they say to me?
Oh, I was just debunking that a little bit more. A lot of people say that.
But you're debunking it, but that was my whole point. I was going against what they were saying because what they're saying is easily reflected. You're coming in here trying to debunk something that you don't even know the basis of why I made the statement in the first place. So you just need to let it go.
Damn. Hit him again. Do it, Jack. One more time, please, because that man's slow. If you ever got an elementary, tell him again, please, Jazz.
Hey, at the end of the day, I wasn't here for all that.
Yeah, okay, so you should speak on it then.
You should speak on that slide.
Boy.
As long as we clear on the whole LeBron James part, there, we cool.
No,
What?
He's never gonna be Michael Jordan, homie. Don't do that. Don't fucking do that.
I mean, you know what I'm saying. It's cool. I got Michael Jordan second all time. He did a lot of great things, like going 6-0 in the finals. That's the second greatest of all time. You know, I can't take that away.
6-0 in the finals the same year.
Hey, which player retired from basketball and come back 1-3? Tell me which player do that.
Well, he actually lost in the second round in 1995, and then they traded for Dennis Rodman, and then they won 3 championships.
You're not answering the question, sir.
So Dennis Rodman was the main reason why they won, Spiller?
I don't think that they would go through a lot of hardships
Just answer the question,
in that conference.
Just answer the question.
Dennis Rodman was a huge part of why they won 3 championships in a row.
You're not answering the question, bro.
The main reason.
Answer the question.
Of course, Michael Jordan was the main reason.
So what does that do? So why does that take away from them 3-peating?
I'm not saying it takes away from the 3-peating.
You said, well, no, he lost because you were saying in his statement, bro. He didn't. Bro, we all know that he lost to the Magic in the second round in 1985.
Bro, Chaz, I'm telling you.
Hold on, Spiller. Can I ask you something, Spiller?
What?
Then why do people give LeBron that credit for coming to the Western Conference, the Lakers, and immediately winning? When he missed the playoffs, and then they had to trade everybody for AD, who's 20 times the player as Robin.
If they want to take that, I'm a fair man. If they want to take,
Spillers, it was only 1 ring though in the bubble compared to a 3-peat.
Yeah, I'm saying if they want to take, if somebody wants to take
better
that,
than Robin. I'm saying AD's better than Robin, though, right?
I don't think Anthony Davis in 2020 is better than Scottie Pippen.
No,
and then
Scottie Pippen.
96 Scottie Pippen. 96 Scottie Pippen was elite.
You don't think AD better than Scottie Pippen?
What was Anthony Davis was arguably the best player in the world?
Okay.
Oh, this is wild. See,
it was him, LeBron, and Giannis. It was him, LeBron, and Giannis.
This is sad.
He was an old MVP
It was him, LeBron, and Giannis.
Scottie Pippen.
Wait. In 2020, the best player in the world conversation wasn't Giannis, LeBron, Anthony Davis, and Jokic.
That's what it
Bro,
was.
Anthony Davis. If Anthony Davis was a part of those conversations, then people were smoking. He was not the best player in the world.
What are you talking about?
Anthony Davis was not the best player in the world conversation.
This is sad to me, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro.
Hey, when the last time you played basketball, bro?
Yesterday. Bro,
Hey,
what I got to say is y'all really downplaying.
No, I'm not downplaying
downplaying.
Scottie
Hey,
Pippen. Don't
play
do that.
defense.
Don't do that. Don't do that. You're not finna do that. No, nobody's downplaying Scottie Pippen. Scottie Pippen was elite. Yes, you're right.
Then why are y'all acting like it's
He was not. He was not the
Pippen
best
in
player in the world
'96?
conversation, bro. Stop, bro. Stop.
Why are y'all acting
was
like
not
it's
that
crazy?
ideal.
He was
Why are
not
y'all
best
acting like
player
it's
in the
crazy
world
that Scottie
conversation.
Pippen
Because he
could have
wasn't.
been
Wait, but you said
at least on the same level or better than Anthony Davis in '96? Because he was.
But just because they're both elite don't mean that one player can be, bro. Most of the people in the top 10 are elite, but there's a difference between top 3 and bottom 5. Even though they're both elite, so we're not gonna be nasty like that. Let's continue. So it just because one player is elite in this era, but by your logic, because you were just saying, well, for Michael Jordan and LeBron, when it comes to the finals comp, well, the reason why LeBron lost more because he had to face against more elite competition, more talented competition than Michael Jordan, right? So cool. So why don't you do? So shouldn't LeBron having a player that's considered one of the best players in the world in 2020 in the most talented era, shouldn't that usurp anything Scottie Pippen was? Because he has
you're making it seem like that's a fact. That's not a fact.
No, you give LeBron a pass compared to Michael Jordan when it comes to his finals record because of the fact that you say he played against more talented competition. So cool. So if we talk about the fact that he had more talented teammates in a more talented era, that was
so let's get into the '96 team then. Let's get into the '96 team then.
Why is Anthony Davis not better than? Why is Anthony Davis not better than Scottie Pippen by far? If that's the logic for why you give an excuse for their finals record, and you take that into context because you feel like he played against more talented competition, and you give him a pass for losing to more talented competition, well, shouldn't you also big up LeBron's teammates because he's playing in the most talented era, and he has a player that's in best word in the conversation talks, and Anthony Davis in the most talented era versus what Michael Jordan was playing with?
So Scottie Pippen and Anthony Davis in 2020, I'll give you this. He was a really good offensive player. I think he was probably a little bit better than Scottie Pippen was in 1996.
He was a little bit better as an offensive player than Scottie Pippen.
Bro, can I finish my point?
I don't want you to, for real.
He not even replying to what I said, bro. He just saying some other shit, bro.
Yeah, right.
Bro, in 1996, I'm going to get to Scottie Pippen in a second.
Hold on, spill it. So hold on, bro. So
can you reply to what I said?
That's what I'm saying. You got to respond to what Chad
Crunch asking me a question. I said something. You act like it's crazy.
I'm just asking you to respond to what Chad is saying. He's talking about how AD is in a conversation for the best player in the world, and Scottie wasn't on that level for real type.
And no, that's the thing. But that's the other caveat I added to it, bro. The fact that he also said when we was talking about Michael Jordan and LeBron, when that wasn't even a conversation in terms of that wasn't even a foundational point I was trying to make about the final shit. He had came in here and said, well, the same thing for you say, yeah, his competition in the East was weak, but you can inverse that for when it comes to the finals competition,
right?
Because LeBron played up against significantly tougher finals competition than Michael Jordan, so that's why their finals record is that inverse, right? So I'm saying, okay, cool. So I'm saying do the same thing for their teammates as well. If LeBron has a teammate in the most talented era that's in the best player in the world talks, and Michael Jordan has a teammate that's as good as he is in a significantly less talented era, like you said, why is Anthony Davis not clear of him considering what he was in his era? That's
I wouldn't
consider.
I think that the 90s as a whole was one of the not the weakest, but one of the weaker eras. But with that being said,
so why isn't Anthony Davis?
Can I finish my point? I'm trying to answer your question.
I think my bad, DA. Spill it. I think you misunderstand it. Listen, and Chaz, I apologize for you know what I'm saying if I'm about to mess up what you said, because I think what you're saying is
I'll let you know.
Right. If he's saying that Scottie was basically better than AD, was saying that he's on the level with Jordan damn near. So and then AD is in the conversation as the best player in the world, just like LeBron James, and he's saying that this era is so much more talented, which is mainly the reason why he has LeBron over Jordan. Why shouldn't AD be getting more credit than Scottie then?
Exactly. Thank you. Exactly.
And why is it going the opposite way?
You don't have to go exactly.
You know, right?
Exactly. Like, bro, we pick and choose when to like no. If that's the case,
Crunch. I want to ask him a question when he finished.
No, go ahead.
No, that's my thing, bro. Like, come on, be spilling. That's my thing.
Yeah,
I'm like, well, if the era is
hold on, I got an echo. Let me come back.
That's my thing. I'm like, if the era, you got echo too.
Hold on.
But no, that's my thing. But no, y'all listen. Y'all in the comments and people on the panel, don't get caught up when he say these trigger words. When he say he thinks the 90s is the weakest, because what that does is that's gonna send the conversation somewhere else. Let's stay on topic, bro. The topic is if you say that you give LeBron an excuse for you take that into context because to you and you got him at number 2 because he played against weaker competition in the finals and LeBron played in the finals. So that's why you give LeBron 6 losses a pass versus you give Michael Jordan 6 wins, and you value his 4 wins more because he's playing in a more talented era by far, in your opinion, right, Spiller?
Right.
Spiller?
I said right, yeah.
Okay, cool. So if that's the case, then why don't you do the same thing for their teammates? If LeBron James has a teammate in 2020 that's in best player in the world talks with him, Jokic, Giannis, and Anthony Davis, and Michael Jordan has what he has in 1996, a significantly less talented player, why doesn't Anthony Davis clear Scottie Pippen? That's not to say Scottie Pippen was not providing elite value for his era. But if I'm saying if you're going to use the era thing, then Anthony Davis should automatically, by your logic, be better than Scottie Pippen.
I'm not saying that he should be better than him because I don't think that Anthony Davis is in those specific years, 2020 and 1996. I think 96 Pippen was better. As a whole, Scottie Pippen's going to be ranked higher all time. If that's what you're asking.
No, that's not what I said. That's not what I said.
So where was Scottie ranked relative for 96?
Spiller, I said in 2020 and 1996. I didn't say all-time conversations. I'm saying at that point in the league. So if Anthony Davis is playing in a more talented era by your logic, and you just shuffled that up and mixed that up to, okay, that's why LeBron better than Jordan. That's one of the reasons why you excuse his finals record, because his 4 wins is more impressive and his 6 losses, they're not going to take away from him from that, because you say, well, Michael Jordan 6-0, he didn't have to play against competition like LeBron did in the finals. So the fact that LeBron got 4 wins against his competition is usurps what Michael Jordan did versus his competition. So if that's the case, shouldn't the same logic be held for the teammates? If Michael Jordan has a teammate that's not in the best player, if Michael Jordan has a teammate that's not in best player in the world conversation in a weaker era, but LeBron has a player that's in best player in the world conversation in a much more significantly talented era, why by default is Anthony Davis in 2020 not better than Scottie Pippen in 1996?
What we're dealing with, at the very worst, I think Scottie Pippen is on the same level as Anthony Davis that was in that year. If we're talking about,
hold on. So Spillers, where was he ranked at in 96? You think?
Where does he rank at in 96?
Yeah.
Okay, obviously Michael Jordan's the best player in the world. Then off the top of my head, you would probably have to go Hakeem Olajuwon's coming off of something, so he's probably, I'm give or take, Hakeem Olajuwon's like 2, 3, or 4. Then you got Shaq doing his thing. I think he was just on the Lakers 96. Karl Malone. And then you would go, David Robinson would still be pretty good. Scottie Pippen's probably like bottom of the top 10.
Okay. So if Scottie Pippen is bottom of the top 10 in a weaker era, right? And Anthony Davis is in the top 5 of the top 10 in a way tougher era.
But I don't think Anthony Davis is the top.
No. Why
I don't think Anthony Davis. You're just saying. I don't think AD is a top 5 player.
Why is that?
That's my whole point. That's where we're. Anthony Davis in 2020 is not a top 5 player.
RIP in the top of him. RIP in the top of him.
If that's your logic, because look, this would have never happened if you would have never came up here chatting in the first place.
I'm not saying, but you just are saying that it's a fact that AD.
You gotta deal with it now, buddy.
In 2020,
deal with it now, bud.
So listen. So Spiller, do you think that
LeBron
James, his 10 finals, and Michael Jordan competition in his 6 finals, do you think the LeBron James competition usurps anything Michael Jordan had to play against? Majority of the time.
Okay. If you let me finish my point, I was going to say this earlier. In 1996, the Supersonics.
Just yes or no.
Bro, you can't finna get me for the yes or no.
Yes or no.
My answer going to be quick, but it's not a yes or no. Can you let me finish? I promise.
Hey, y'all, don't forget about me, panel.
It's not going to be. It's going to be quick, but I promise not going. But basically, in 96, the Supersonics are better than the 2020 Heat. But as a whole...
No, that's not what I was asking. As a whole,
yes. As a whole, yes.
Okay, as a whole, yes. No, but you said this is the more talented era as well, right?
Yes.
So is the 2020s not more significantly talented than the 90s to you?
I think that the 2020 Heat are not as good as the 90s. I'm asking you. Yes, the 2020s are more, but the 2020 Heat, I think they would lose to the 96 Supersonics.
Did they in the 2020 season, in the 2020s, if they have a bigger, way bigger talent pool, a better, more skilled, talented players than in the 90s to you?
I mean, yeah.
Okay, cool. So that's my point. So if LeBron James has a player that's in top 4, top 5 in the world conversation, right? In a significantly more talented era in that season, why, when when Michael Jordan has a teammate that's a bottom 10 of the significantly weaker talented era of your own admission, why are those players? No. Why are those players in 96? Why are those players even comparable? Because when you brought up the final shit for LeBron versus Michael Jordan, you just chopped it up. Well, that is what it is. You didn't go deeper into this. You said it's what it is. So if that's what it is, why is Scottie Pippen and Anthony Davis even comparable? Anthony Davis is to your own admission, since we're talking about talent, he's playing in a more talented era. He's a 6'11" guy who can shoot threes. He can hit the mid range off the glass, off the baseline, create his own shot in the mid range. Play as a pick and roll player. Play in the dunker spot. Do all those things in a more talented era when he's going up against more talented competition. The Giannis's, the Jokic, right? Those type of players, right? And so why, by your own admission, why is it just not clear that Scottie Pippen is significantly worse or Anthony Davis is significantly better than him because he's playing in a more talented era by your own admission?
Because if we talk about years in specific, that's when
what I'm saying.
But when I made that statement, that was eras as a whole.
Okay, I said 2020, Brody. I said in
2020, like you in the middle of a certain era.
I'm saying if you could compare specific years.
Stop cooking him. He's not ready for that.
Spiller. In 2020, Spiller was the league not more significantly talented than in 1996 to you?
Okay, but that's not
yes
a question.
Yes or no? Just answer the question.
It's not a yes or no. You asking me questions that ain't yes or no.
Okay, how is it not a yes or no? But you answer yes or no.
Because I'm going to give you an answer that ain't yes or no. That's how it's not.
Wait. How is it not a yes or no when we talking about a specific year? But you can go over 10 years and say yes or no.
But I can say yes to the question, but adding context is important.
Okay, what's the context? Go ahead,
bro. Yes.
You ain't add context for the finals competition. You ain't add context for that.
Uh-oh.
Yes, I do think that the 2020s is a tougher era.
2020, no, that season particular, the 2020 season.
Okay, in 2020, yes, I think the talent pool was a little bit deeper than that.
A little bit deeper. Oh,
yeah, like deeper. Yeah, it was deeper. A little bit deeper, same shit.
Hey, y'all, so for the year that Anthony Davis is top 5 player, now all of a sudden the talent gap ain't that big, y'all.
Now it's not that big no more.
Yeah. Okay,
but Spillers, can I ask you something, yo, please?
Ask me something.
Where do you think AD would rank as a power forward in the 90s? Or in 96?
In the 90s? Oh, as a power forward or just as a big man?
As a power forward.
Malone was in the league.
He gonna lie right now. Trust me, he gonna lie.
I would go probably the second best.
So he right. Hold on, Spillers. So he right behind Karl Malone, but you said Karl Malone was better than Scottie Pippen.
Bro, but as a power forward, you're saying as a power forward.
But hold on, you don't think Charles Barkley was better than Scottie Pippen as well?
In 96? Nah, probably not.
Why not?
Wait.
96?
Okay, so do the same thing. Do the same thing for Scottie. Do the same thing for Scottie.
He might have an argument for 96. I ain't even gonna care. 96, he might have an argument.
Yeah, do the same thing with Scottie Pippen.
So Scottie Pippen at the time, small forwards, he's probably the best for sure.
So he better than LeBron James, Kawhi Leonard, Kevin Durant?
No, I'm saying in 96, he was the best small forward.
Do the same thing for him in 2020.
Scottie in this era? In 2020?
In 2020.
In 2020.
That boy ain't doing nothing,
in 2020, who would be the best small forward?
Yeah.
Who you ranking the small forward?
Ranking small forward, yeah.
Who's
you shouldn't even think
LeBron, Kawhi.
Come on.
But LeBron he played point guard that year, so we're gonna count him.
But he's a small forward, gang.
Hey, look, y'all. Hey, listen. The one thing I got to tell y'all, that was Charles Barkley last year on Phoenix. He was still 23 and 12 rebounds.
Okay. And the best
and Anthony Davis is probably a little bit better than that.
And best one team, but no, okay, cool. So this my whole thing is. So if you can
pay for this,
Scottie, no, I was talking about Scottie's because is that better than Scottie?
If Scottie was in 2020. In 2020 specifically, I know Kawhi just came off a great year, but in 2020 specifically, I will put him 96 Scottie.
Over Kawhi coming off 2019. What should I be talking about?
Hold on, y'all, real quick. I did want to let you say what you was going to say and then respond to all of this as well.
Yeah.
What was I going to say,
bro? This is crazy.
Hey, no, Spiller, I want to ask you. So I was looking this up. This past year, I'm looking at Anthony Davis and Pippen at their same age, at 30 years old. I'm looking at Pippen at 96 at 30, AD at 30. So I just want to give you the information to tell me what you think or how you
Hey,
want to
2K got
assess it.
that nigga rated at 97 and 96. He must have been good.
Okay, so when I looked up player efficiency rating of the top 10, Pippen was not in there, and this is Pippen at 30 years old.
Pippin's his best attribute was playmaking on offense.
I said player efficiency rating though, so that counts too. But stay with me. So Anthony Davis at 30 years old, right? His player efficiency rating, he was fourth, and he was higher than LeBron. Scottie Pippen has never finished higher than Michael Jordan in player efficiency rating.
We talking about 2024 AD.
I'm talking hold on. I'm talking about 30 years old.
30 years old.
Anthony Davis is 30 years old right now. That's this season, right?
No. Anthony Davis is 31 now. So I'm taking him at 30 years old. The past season. Yes, the last past season. He finished fourth in player efficiency rating at 30 years old. Pippen at 30 years old was 13th. So there's no comparison there. But I also want to ask, since you feel like this,
we're talking about 2020.
Hold on, real quick.
Hold on. I'm not talking about 2020. That was another conversation. I heard you make the point about AD and Pippen, so I'm using them at the same age and looking at their production. It's not close. But hold on. The more important question I want to ask you, if you claim or you feel that this is the more competitive era, even though Jordan and Kobe both defeated the most 50 and 60 win teams, and they both beat 50 win teams more than 4 or 6 times in the playoffs going to the finals. But I want to ask you, so where do you have Steph Curry? Because he has a winning record against this same competition. Where is he in your top 5, top 3? Where do you rank Curry?
Probably like all time?
Yes.
Probably 10.
So wait a minute. How is Steph Curry 10th when he has a winning record against the same competition that you're talking about in this era?
Because he only has 2 MVPs. He only has 1 Finals MVP. And then whenever it comes down to it, I don't think that he's as good as guys like Kobe Bryant, Tim Duncan, guys that like younger fans try to put Steph Curry over guys like Kobe Bryant and Tim Duncan, and I don't think Steph Curry was as good as
the thing is, go ahead.
I don't think Curry was as good as a playoff performer as those top elite guys.
Bro, the MVPs have nothing to do with him having a winning record over the same competition that you were just talking about.
Against all the top guys. Spillers, Kobe only got 1 MVP though.
Yeah, but Kobe Bryant, I really value playoff performers, and I think
wait, hold on. So where did Steph Curry? Where did he fall off in the playoffs for him to be this productive over the same competition?
I don't think that he did as well as he could have earlier on in his career. Based off what? In 2016, I think that was a big one for him.
Okay, that's one.
He already had a championship before that year, though.
He did. But if you look at just the full context of it, in 2015, it was a great run up until the finals, and then in the finals, he probably should have won the finals MVP.
In the finals, he didn't drop though; he went up.
Yeah, in the finals, like a lot of people act like he played really bad. But if you go back and watch the games, he wasn't like Steph Curry. I know his averages look.
No, he was, bro.
That's cap.
He didn't. I recently watched the 2015.
Wait. You know Curry shot 44% in that finals. That's Kobe's career field goal percentage.
Yeah, he also
That's different. See, Kobe Bryant gets unfairly maligned for his field goal percentage.
No, I'm not. No, time out. Hold on, Spiller. You don't know me like these. I got Kobe second all time. I don't malign him. I'm just giving you the same criteria.
I'm saying Kobe Bryant, like a lot of people. I'm not saying y'all do, but a lot of people just without context talk about Kobe Bryant's field goal percentage.
We're talking about what is Stephen Curry?
Y'all just asked me. Y'all just said something. No, you should know. Don't use everybody else's logic to try to prove what you're saying is right.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm saying we're talking about
basically asking why is Steph not doing?
He's asking you.
Yeah, I got to figure out why is Curry not? Why is he not in the top 3 if he beat the best competition? I'm not understanding that.
Yeah.
I just don't think Curry dominated his era like some.
Hold on, he beat.
What?
Bro, he got a winning record against all the superstars, though.
Bro, he's 4-2 in the finals, and he's beat everybody in this era.
And on top of that, he consistently had a ridiculous amount of help.
So spill it.
Wait.
Hold on. This is my favorite meal right here. right? It's my favorite mirror. Hey, hold on, so Spiller. So hold on. So Bron didn't have more help than Steph.
Kevin Durant
So hold on,
drafted into a team that drafted Klay Thompson and Draymond Green.
Spillers again, bro. So Klay Thompson and Draymond Green was the second and third option. You don't think for the rings that LeBron James won that he had better second and third options than Steph had for most of his rings? Because KD really the only superstar Bron played with. But when Bron teamed up with Wade, they was both top 5 in the league too.
Okay, but 2013, Dwayne Wade was not as good as he was in 2011 and 2012.
That's cap. That's cap. D Wade got multiple 30-point games in 2013.
Right.
In 2013, he averaged like 15.9 points for the playoffs.
I said multiple 30-point games, and he had multiple over 25 plus games in the playoffs. Come on, man.
Hey, Spillers, what was their competition in the playoffs though?
Sure, it wasn't that great.
Actually, no, wait a minute.
But in the finals, they played a really good team.
Spillers. Because when you play against bad competition in the finals, now y'all gonna blow these. In the playoffs, now y'all gonna blow these teams out consistently and barely play in the second half, right? So they didn't need much.
Dwayne Wade was dealing with injury stuff from 2013 to 2014 all throughout the season. He was not the same.
Hold on, but this is my point though. When Klay Thompson got injured, Stephen Curry didn't leave him.
In 2011, he was a top 3 player, so you need a top 3 player to consistently be successful, bro.
And in Game 4, Dwayne Wade saved the Miami.
I'm saying he won a championship without a top 3 player.
But Stephen Curry did that twice though.
Bro, Klay Thompson.
2015, he was not no top 3 player.
I'm not saying he was a top 3 player, but Klay Thompson and Draymond Green are really good.
They're not top 10, bro.
They're really good in their role. Yes, they're not superstar caliber. They're really good in their role.
Stop, bro. Stop.
And then the thing is that you gotta understand. Hey, the Spillers. When Steph, when Bron, this is the thing that everybody needs to remember. When Steph had Klay in 2015, right, and you got to beat Harden, you got to beat Dame, AD. Klay Thompson, his second option, he's not better than the best player on the other team. The thing about D Wade,
just as good as
right, or like not even just as good as D Wade. When he was quote unquote declining, he still was as good as any player that they playing against in the Eastern Conference playoff. He's still on the same level, even in the finals. Because really, nobody else in the finals is better than D Wade.
I don't think Dwayne Wade is better than Paul George in 2014.
No, he was just as good as Paul George.
2014, oh cap. He was just as good as
2014, Paul George was.
We watched that shit on live. I ain't trying to hear that.
Spillers. And you brought up the stats though, but Paul George hadn't usurped 20 points a game yet at that point in time. That was like his third season. So for Wade to average 19, 21 points,
Paul George was killing. They made the Eastern Conference Finals.
That team didn't have no experience.
But I'm saying, Spillers. I'm saying D Wade was still on the level. Paul George wasn't even ranked. You feel me? He didn't have that much status in the league at that point in time. So D Wade was still on his level at least.
They played Melo in the
Klay
playoffs.
Thompson though, but look at Klay Thompson. But look, the gap between Harden and Klay Thompson is way bigger, or Dame and Klay, or Anthony Davis and Klay, or in the second time around when he won in 2022, even though LeBron had AD and Russ that year.
But this the thing. But Crash, this the thing, though, right? You just said win multiple championships without. Bro, we can't leave out the fact that he lost with a top 3 player in 2011 too. Like
2011 is inexcusable.
Steph Curry has never lost with a top 3 player.
Y'all not
2011 is inexcusable.
Spillers. Steph can give you the same production with KD and without KD. So
and never been swept in the playoffs.
Even when KD shows up, he can still get his same production playing off of KD. LeBron can't really thrive in that type of environment when he's playing off of D Wade. So
the problem is Steph Curry on top of his 4 championships. You can question at least 3 of them as to.
No, you cannot. No, you cannot. No, you cannot.
And I'm doing it right now.
No, you can't. No, you cannot. You don't. No. That's hypothetical. No, that's a hypothetical. You don't know that. 2015. That's a hypothetical. Wait a minute. Wait. Time out. Wait. I got this, y'all. I got this. Spiller. How they go down 1-3 when Kyrie came back then?
Oh, because LeBron James is the greatest player of all time.
No. In 2015,
they went down 3-1.
No. I'm using your same logic. Hold on. I'm using your same logic. LeBron went up 2-1 without K-Love and Kyrie. So how does he go down 1-3 against that same squad with K-Love and Kyrie? Make it make sense, sir.
Bro, why does it matter if they go down 3-1?
Because
Wait a minute.
Won the championship.
Wait a minute, Crunch. What did he just say about Kyrie in 2015? See the contradiction here? See what they
They would
doing?
have won with Kyrie.
Contradiction, bro.
Yeah.
Okay,
not a
and Kyrie.
contradiction.
So wait, hold up. You said would have won, so that's a shoulda, woulda, coulda, right? Like they could have won Game 4 if LeBron would have showed up, right? So hold on. Now when LeBron gets Kyrie Irving, how do you go down 1-3? You can't go back up 2-1 again. Come on, sir. Sir, can you answer my question? I'm using your hypothetical, sir. Can
Did
you
they
answer
lose
that?
the championship? That's not hypothetical.
See?
They didn't lose the championship.
Chad, when y'all use their logic against them, they will never answer their own logic.
Won the championship.
Chad, they will never answer their own logic if you use it against them. They will never answer their own logic.
I want to say this clear.
You just got
None of us up here. This is not, because I don't even want to seem like this. This is not considered quote unquote jumping, because we're all asking you different questions. I'm asking you something different from them too. No, because Philip, you just said we're doing the same thing for LeBron. When I had said we can do the same thing for LeBron. When you said we can go through 3 of his 4 championships and say that he wasn't just by far the best player, right? That's what you said.
I didn't say that.
Huh? You said we can.
I said that they're questionable. As in 2015.
Questionable, yes, questionable. You said, and when I said we could do the same thing with LeBron, you said okay, we are. That's what you said.
We can't do that with LeBron.
Now we can't do it, but you just said we could.
We could do it with Steph.
We can't do that for LeBron. 2012, 2020, 2016.
2012, he played a solid, healthy team.
Hold on, Spillers.
That the Thunder were favorite to beat.
No. They were favored to beat. No, they were favored to beat them because of LeBron James' performance in 2011.
Cool.
That's why they were favored to beat them.
And LeBron came and fried them.
No. If you actually went and watched those games and went back and watched those games in 2012, then he had a significant advantage over that team. That they were up 10 plus points every single game. It was only one game they started off down 17 and they eviscerated that lead in 4 minutes.
Okay, cool. LeBron James still won as an underdog.
Dwayne Wade was closing games in game 2. He was also trying to close a game in game 1 down the stretch, but LeBron James was turning the ball over, holding the ball, passing the ball out, didn't know what was indecisive, etc. Game 2, 3, 4, and 5, it was LeBron and D Wade closing games out. And in game 4, it was actually Dwayne Wade and Mario Chalmers who closed the game out. He was leading the charge on defense because remember, LeBron had cramps. He had cramps in game 4. He
hit a clutch 3 with cramps.
Guess what? Yes, that's the only positive play.
He hit a clutch 3.
Listen. That's the only positive play he made that 4th quarter. Dwayne Wade got a block. He got a block that led to LeBron getting an open layup because he was in the backcourt holding his leg, cherry picking, holding his leg. Then Dwayne Wade got a game ceiling block with Thabo Sefolosha in the corner. Then he got a game ceiling on defensive rebound as well. So it was a multitude of things Dwayne Wade was doing down the stretch in those games that was leading to wins. So when I'm not saying all this to say that Dwayne Wade is by far the best player. I'm saying all this to say that it's a conversation between Dwayne Wade and LeBron James in that final series in 2012.
Yeah, no, it's not, bro. That's
okay, cool. So I knew you was gonna say that. Cool.
Spillers.
I just broke the shit down. So, but cool.
The Spillers. I got 2 things to respond to what Chaz and you said. If we got a question, Steph rings. Answer this question for me. All right. Why is it that the rings that you questioned Steph on in 2015, in 2016, in 2015, 17, and 18, why is he averaging more than Miami?
I'll slow down if you want me to, bro.
Hey, Spillers, why is he still averaging more than LeBron in Miami?
It's just because I think that LeBron James in 2013 and 2014, like that's a whole completely.
And then hold on, Spillers, hold on. Why is he averaging more than LeBron in Miami still in the finals? And then his second option dudes in 2015, they low key giving you less than LeBron's second option. So D Wade is still giving you more than a dude like Iggy though.
Then Kevin Durant.
Hold on. I'm talking about the 2015.
In 2015?
Right. His second option.
Dwayne Wade was significantly better than Klay Thompson or Iguodala that was in 2012.
Right. So if you look at 2012 and 13, the rings that he actually won with D Wade, he's playing better than Iggy and Klay was in 2015.
Or in 2022.
Hold on. Right. And Steph is still putting up more points than LeBron did in the finals with them when they won.
So every final series is different.
I'm saying so you got to make it make sense. And he playing against a better player in LeBron James as well.
But the thing is, the visible difference is that like you have a play. What made that Heat team so dynamic was that they had 3 players in the half court setting in the finals, and everybody in here should know that in the finals or in the playoffs is more slowed down. It's a half court pace, and that's one of the things LeBron James struggled with was his ability to make decisions in the half court when the game slowed
You
down.
think what?
That's something he has
LeBron James
yes,
struggles in the half court to make decisions.
Yes.
You said when the game you said when the game slows down.
When the game slows down and it's time to get buckets and it's time to win the game and actually make positive plays on both sides of the ball in the half court, he struggles with it. That's why he went to Miami.
That is not true, bro.
Play with a player. You saying it's not true, but this is the reason why he couldn't get past the Celtics.
And that's why he went to play with D-Wade.
Because the Celtics had a god squad and he had
bro. They took them 7 games, bro. I'm not trying to get it, bro.
I'm saying
they win 7 games with the Hawks.
Spillers, look. They were still coming down to the wire. So at the end of the day, if you're the best player on the court, even the commentators are saying it. That is the one thing that you have to understand to get over the hump. It's the same thing they said about Giannis, right or wrong.
Yep. But this my thing,
but the problem with Giannis
Christ,
is that he's not the generational playmaker that LeBron James is.
Watch this.
Hold on, time out. But Spillers, LeBron still wasn't able to get over the hump though because of that one thing.
In 2011. When he had him. So my thing is this, and what added a different dynamic to the team. Let's not focus on what I was saying about LeBron. Let's focus on what the dynamic of what the other teammates added.
Yes.
Where
do you have LeBron James all
They added player. Oh, see, like we finna move to something else.
I just want to know. That ain't got nothing to do with the combo. Come on, man.
Where do you have LeBron James?
Yo, we can get to that later, man. Stay on course.
Yeah, like come on, bro. What's up? Listen, I'm saying this.
Bro.
I'm saying this. Dwayne Wade in the half court, he was still playmaking at a high level. He was still breaking down defenses. Him in pick and roll and
2006 playoffs. Check him out.
In the 1-4 pick and roll, him and Chris Bosh was killing. He was setting up a multitude of plays. His gravity was still heavy. He still drew 3 or 4 defenders to the paint when he drove. His offensive rebounding, his tenacious, his effort on defense he was giving. It was a multitude of things he was doing to show that, okay, he is just as good as LeBron. If you just go back and watch in that 22, I'm not saying he was by far the best player, but the narrative has been LeBron is by far the best player in all of his championships, especially in the finals. And that's just simply not true, bro. When you watch what playoff dynamics are, what changes in the playoffs from the regular season or when you're playing against more elite, tougher teams, especially in the Western Conference, is that they're more meticulous, they're more tedious, they pay attention to your tendencies. So when you get in a half-court setting, you have to have this to go to. You have to have this to go to. Dwayne Wade, what made him so special was that he could play off the ball, he could play on the ball, he could play with the ball in his hand, he could play make, he could score in isolation, baseline pull-ups.
Tony Allen confirmed it.
He could set screens, pop to the mid-range. He could do a multitude of things. So what I'm saying is that added a different dynamic on top of them having Chris Bosh at that time in 2012, a 7-footer that could hit threes, take you off the dribble, and play in the pick and roll, and catch lobs, and was a tenacious rebounder. So what I'm saying is that, so to say that, go back to, they were favored. But then when you watch the game, you can see that the Heat were significantly better than them. And all I'm saying just to say is this. LeBron was not by far the best player in the final series like people try to make it seem out.
Bro,
It was him and D-Wade. But that's the thing, though. I don't see the issue with that. But the reason why people have an issue with that is because that's the whole thing that they hold up.
You think that's just a narrative?
That's the pedestal that they put LeBron on to compare him to everybody else, to have a chance to compare him to Michael Jordan.
Exactly.
Michael Jordan.
Nobody's trying to do that.
Michael Jordan was by far the best player on most of his finals. So the only way they feel like they can compare LeBron to Michael Jordan is by saying that. But then when you actually go and watch the shit, LeBron was not by far the best player on his team.
I think you're halfway right. I think you're halfway right.
Hold on, Spillers. Remember what I said about the gap between Steph and his second best players in 2015 and 2022? Mm-hmm. I got 2 things for you. Name me a time where the gap was that big for LeBron James, and 2, what about D-Wade in 06? If you talk about somebody being by far the best player on their team, have you ever seen Bron do a performance like that? Because we've seen Jordan do that before.
No.
We've seen Jordan do that before. Hey, look, Spillers. Chaz, when them numbers was reversed, like when Kobe only averaged 15 and Shaq averaged 35, 36, they said Shaq carried Kobe. So that means Wade basically carried Shaq. Literally carried him. But we haven't really seen Bron had that type of...
the 2006 Wade is an amazing finals performance.
I'm saying...
LeBron ain't never done that in the finals.
That's how they describe
in 2015, he did that in the
finals. That's how they describe all of them.
And he lost. Wade won. Come on, man.
He had Shaquille O'Neal.
Spillers.
Shaquille O'Neal...
Who finished
O'Neal giving you 13 points? 13 points per game. The third off.
Come on, man. You know Mozgov averaged more than Shaq, right?
Bro, Shaq was still good that year
Come
in
on, bro.
13
Mozgov was
points per
good
game in
too.
the
Points ain't
finals.
everything,
13,
bro.
13 points
Mozgov,
per game in the finals.
Spillers, you know
Why he only
Mozgov
holding
played better than Pau
2015?
Gasol played in the finals.
I'm
Like,
not saying, bro,
But
2015 and 2016, I'm pretty sure he either averaged or near a
Wait.
triple
Ooh,
double.
I'm not
Crunch. Hold
sure
on,
that averages.
Crunch. Watch this. Wait.
What did Kyrie
Hey,
average?
hold on. Spiller, wait. When did Shaq
Crush,
have
what
a
did
game
Kyrie
in the
average in
finals? Wait.
2016?
Spiller, when did Shaq have a game in the finals on par with Mozgov in game 4 who put up 28 and was the game high score for both teams?
And let's
When did
add
Shaq do that in
let's
06
add a
for the
different
finals?
dynamic.
Bro,
LaDA.
Let's add
Crunch,
are y'all
Crunch.
trying to say
Can
that
we
No,
not
Timothy
add the biggest
Mozgov
difference
was
in
better
that
than
series?
Shaq?
Spiller. I'm just asking a
Can we
simple
not
question, sir.
add
It's a
this
simple
between
question.
He
two and
didn't.
two?
But are
Let's add
y'all
a little
really
bit more
about to sit
So
here
wait a
and
minute,
say that Timothy
wait.
Mozgov?
Let's add a little bit more context like they like to
So
add. Can we not
you
also
telling
forget?
me Wade can win, but
Wait,
LeBron can't?
Crunch. Wait. Can we not add this in too? Why are we forgetting that the biggest difference between 2015 and 2006 is, one, like I said, I acknowledge Kyrie and Kevin Love being injured, but this is the difference. Dwayne Wade is in his 3rd year. LeBron James is in his 12th year. LeBron James is coming off what? He has 2 finals MVPs, 4 regular season MVPs. He's been the number 1 option since 2003. Then Dwayne Wade, he's in his 3rd season, and he was down 0-2 in the finals. LeBron James had a 2-1 lead, and he choked in game 4. That could have given him an advantage for them to go up 3-1. So that's a big difference. That's a big difference.
When his 2 second best players.
He went up 2-1 without them. I'm not trying to hear it.
All that matters is that, bro,
I'm not trying to hear it because they didn't get a guaranteed win in 2016.
Best players, bro.
They did not get a guaranteed. They did not. No. They didn't get a guaranteed win in 2016. It took historical shit to happen.
It took LeBron dropping 40 twice. And it took Kyrie. It took Kyrie dropping 40. It took Kyrie.
Can I ask you 2 things?
Because that's how it is for everybody.
Wait. So how could he go up 2-1 on the worst team?
Bro, because that's not winning the championship. He didn't win the championship.
No, my point is he choked in the most pivotal game of the series for them to go up 3-1. At that point, just
that's
like
where
that screenshot at, no team has ever come back from down 3-1 in the NBA Finals ever. In order to put them in the best opportunity to win that series, he choked in the game that could have gave him that advantage. He choked. That's the biggest difference. He choked.
Like, just you want to try that, Spillers?
Because that whole playoff run, he had been putting
that game.
Hold on. That whole playoff run without Kyrie, especially in the conference finals, he had been putting his team in position to do those things so they could turn up and close out games. How J.R. Smith, I think in the closeout game in the Eastern Conference Finals, hit 8 fucking threes. So I'm like, bro, the difference is he just did not do those things in that game 4 that could have put them in a position. And what makes it even worse is that he's a far more experienced player. Like I said, he's been in the league since 2003. It's 2015. That's 12 years later. That's 12 years. He's been a number 1 option. He's played with Ray Allen. He's played with D Wade. He's played with Chris Bosh. He's led his own team. He's led back-to-back 60-win teams. He's won the MVP teams. He played on MVP teams and 60-win teams that have won in the NBA Finals. He's done all these things. And now when it's time to actually put that experience to use because you're not in a very positive situation, seemingly on the outside, even though you're up 2-1, you choke in the most pivotal game of the series.
Can you, Chaz? Can I ask a question? Can I ask?
Philip finna jump to something else, y'all.
I want to hear his question.
He finna jump, y'all.
Bro,
jump.
Can y'all name?
You gonna jump?
A time where any superstar player?
You always do that. But
in any series, there are 2 best players.
Spiller. It's never happened. I would have to go back and see first. I would have to go back and see.
It's never happened.
But secondly, this is the thing. So now, like I said, LeBron James, one of his biggest calling cards from all his friends is.
Hey, did he ask his question?
Yeah, he did. He asked. He said he did.
I wanted to respond real quick.
I'm saying if LeBron James' biggest calling card from what makes him so special is the fact that he's able to win without all his help. But then when it comes to 2015, we begging and pleading for the help. I'm like, make it make sense.
Right, and Spillers.
It don't make sense. It don't make sense.
Spillers, let me ask you 2 things, Joe, because you're not going to respond to him choking. You're not going to respond to that, right? So this is the thing, right? So then, don't we got to make the same excuse for Jimmy Butler? Because
I got a question for. Hey, Crunch, I got a question when y'all finish.
Yeah, hold on. Spillers, because his second or third best players was out, had got injured for that series, right?
Yeah, so that 2020 win is fugazi. That don't really mean
it's fugazi. And then Spillers. What about Stephen Curry when he lost when KD went down and when Clay went down?
Yeah,
bro, everybody. That is a universe. Everybody knows that the Warriors would not even the thought The fact that the Rockets even took that Warriors 7 games is never not
That
going
was
to be talked
2018.
about.
That was 2018.
Everybody knows, like I'm saying, that's how good the Warriors were. Everybody in there, bro, the Raptors stood no chance.
No, That's we don't know that, but no, this is my thing.
No, we do know
That's
that.
cap.
The Raptors would have got.
No, that's cap. That's cap. No, that's cap. The Clippers took them 6 games in the first round. That's cap.
Clippers did take them 6 games.
He just skipped from he just heard 2019 and he ain't say nothing about 2020. So because of injuries and them not having those players, like you said for 2015, is it not the same thing for Jimmy Butler in 2020? So is LeBron? So you said Steph Curry ring was fugazi. So is it not the same thing for LeBron James, fourth championship, fourth Finals MVP in 2020 versus the Miami?
Bam ain't missed the whole series.
Is it not the same thing?
Bam ain't missed the whole series.
Wait. Watch this. No. Watch this. You okay? Who's the better player? 2015 LeBron or 2020 Jimmy Butler?
2015 LeBron or 2015 LeBron?
Okay, cool. So how big is the margin of gap between those two players?
Significant.
Okay, cool. So if he is a significantly better player, and that's what you hold his hat on, the fact that he was able to go up 2-1 without those players, then should that make it even worse for LeBron?
I'm not holding my hat on that. I'm
Shouldn't
just
that make it
saying
even
that.
worse for LeBron? Shouldn't that make it even worse for LeBron because Jimmy Butler was playing against who he was playing against? He was playing against Anthony Davis and LeBron James and that Lakers team, and he won 2 games off of them. LeBron James, a significantly more experienced player, he played against a neophyte Warriors team who had never been to the NBA Finals. Steph Curry that was coming off an MVP when LeBron James had all this experience versus them. He was only able to get 2 games off of them. So shouldn't that make it even worse for LeBron that he was only able to get 2 games when I see a player in a different situation that he was able to get 2 games off a significantly better team as well?
Hey, I ain't gonna lie.
Spill it.
I ain't gonna lie.
But spill it. What about LeBron and Steph's second options in them series?
LeBron and Steph's second options. Obviously, Anthony Davis was better than him, but as a whole, the Warriors had a better team.
In 2020?
No,
that's not
in
true,
2015, the Warriors are a better constructed Rockets than 2020.
They're the 2020 Lakers?
Yes.
How?
What?
Yes.
How?
Yes.
I'm saying.
Wait a minute. Wait. Who on that team had more experience than playoff Rondo for the 2015 Warriors? I need to know.
So is Draymond Green in 2015 not better than 2020?
I said who had more experience than playoff Rondo, sir?
Option,
That's the question I asked. Who had more experience for the 2015 Warriors than playoff Rondo?
Bro, obviously nobody. Rondo's older.
Okay, so wait. Hold up. We're moving too fast. How can you come to the conclusion that team was better than the 2020 Lakers with all that experience in the playoffs and finals, sir? Make that make sense.
Since when did experience just usurp just
now
being
experience
better?
don't matter.
How do you?
I'm not saying
Wait.
experience doesn't matter.
Wait. I'm gonna answer that. No, I'm gonna answer that. I'm
Being a better player is a better player.
I'm gonna answer that, sir. How do you think the second 3P Bulls were able to win? Because they weren't talented.
Because
they were all well over 33.
They have Michael Jordan, who's the best player in the league. Then
Sir,
Pippen,
I'm aware.
then
Sir,
they have
that's
Tony Kukoc, who's the sixth man of the year.
Sir,
They
that's
have the greatest coach of all time. And then they traded for Dennis Rodman.
Sir, that's rhetorical. I'm asking you again. They did not have talent. They were not young. So how were they able to out-execute all of those other teams?
Because they had Dennis Rodman, who was in the middle of an 8-time rebound champion.
Wait, hold on. A former champion. Wait. A former champion with experience. Okay, Scottie Pippen, former champion with experience. Continue.
Coach who won 6th Man of the Year.
Okay, that had experience. It already had experience in the playoffs before Michael came back. Continue.
The greatest coach of all time.
That also had experience too. Continue.
He's deep frying them. Oh my god.
That's what I'm saying. Like everybody had experience.
Wait. No. Why is he? That's what I'm saying. That's how I'm like questioning if you really watch film because it's like they talk about it having experience in because they know that these games in the finals, especially or in tough playoff games, a tough playoff series.
I'm not saying that experience doesn't matter.
They come down to 1 or 2 possessions. So, or 3 or 4 or 5 possessions throughout the game, and every game is different. But majority of the time, the commentators are always talking about, like Pluto said, shout out Jeff Van Gundy, size, strength, and experience. These things break down everything because you can clearly see it.
I'm saying that experience is important, but I'm not saying that experience usurps everything.
I'm saying no, but what I'm saying, I'm not saying that you said it don't matter. I'm saying that that's very significant, especially when you have the talent on top of that. When you have
so
talent,
is Draymond Green a worse player than 2020 Rondo?
Nobody said he was worse. He didn't have the same experience as Rondo.
That's what also because I want to get back to the initial conversation was about the 2015 Warriors and the 2020 Heat. He was like, well, well, outside of the best
I ain't
second
gonna
best player,
lie.
the Warriors
I'm gonna have
was
to
a
dip
better
out.
team.
I ain't,
But
I
that's
ain't
not
gonna.
true. No, because now we're speaking from now we're isolating Curry and LeBron. But no, let's add them back. So LeBron, Anthony Davis, Kyle Kuzma, Rajon Rondo, Dwight Howard, JaVale McGee, KCP, Alex Caruso. That team is not with all that experience. I forgot Danny Green. Oh, so they had multiple players. Danny Green, he had been on that Spurs team. He had experience with playing with that Spurs team. He had a case for winning. They was talking about he had a case for winning Finals MVP if the Spurs would have won in 2013. Then in 2014, he did what he did in 2014. So he had a player who played on another dynasty team. That's hella experience, hella know-how in the playoffs, and he was still really good because he was just coming off a championship run the previous year in 2019 with Kawhi Leonard. And let's keep going. Now you got Dwight Howard. Dwight Howard led a team to the NBA Finals in 2009 when he beat LeBron James and had to go up against the Kobe Bean Bryant in the NBA Finals and got damn near swept. Right? He had playoff experience and know-how on how to play in these situations.
I ain't gonna lie, Chaz. You're gonna have to finish this later.
Let's keep going. Let's keep going.
Hold on.
This revisionist history is facts. I'm naming facts. Rajon Rondo played on one of the greatest. Rajon Rondo was a key cog on one of the greatest Celtics teams of all time in the 08 Celtics. And throughout the playoffs,
what does that have to do with 2020?
When you have that know-how and experience, you accumulate those things. It don't just go away. So what I'm saying is all these things are being built up all the way to 2020. You have all these players. And now let's go to the Warriors. The Warriors had Steph Curry, who this was his first time getting to the conference finals or further in 2015. You had Klay Thompson.
Obviously, the Cavs.
We're comparing the 2015 whatchamacallits to the 2020 Lakers. Stop. Listen. So now you had Steph Curry, his first time past the West Conference Finals. Klay Thompson, first time past the West Conference Finals. Draymond Green, first time past the West Conference Finals. Oh, he left.
Wait, can I say something real quick? Yeah.
What's up, bro?
About the 2015, you also have to realize Klay Thompson is a top 3 shooting league.
For sure. But he only had, if I'm just being real with you, he only had one good game. He only had one good game. He had game 2. He scored 20 in the first half, bro. It was game 2 or game. Outside of game 2, he really wasn't playing like that best shooter in the league. He wasn't doing that. Just go look at it.
I understand what you're saying, but he is still creating space.
That's not true.
Hey, Jordan, LeBron played with a top 3 shooter in the league as well, though, on the Cavs, I believe.
Who? He did.
LeBron played with multiple top 3 shooters. Wait a minute. LeBron, hold on. Correct. He had Kyle Korver. He was the best shooter in the league.
Hold on, Jordan. If you consider Kyle Korver a top 3 shooter, the top 3 3-point shooter in the league at that time.
What year?
When he was on the Cavs.
2017, bro.
2017, he was not a top 3 shooter.
Yes, he was.
It was Steph Curry and Kyle Korver. It was Steph Curry and Kyle Korver.
See, these dudes come up here and don't know what they're talking about.
In 2017, he was not better than Steph. He was not better than Klay, and he was not better than.
He was number 1 in 3-point percentage. So
Jordan. Hold on, Jordan. I said Steph, Klay, and Kyle Korver, bro.
Okay, cool. He's not better than Dame. I understand.
Yes, he is a better 3-point shooter than Dame at that time.
You want me to explain why? He's not better 3-point shooter?
No, but talking about
hold on, Jordan. Hey, Jordan, hold on, real quick. I want to see if it line up. Go ahead, Jordan.
The reason why he is not the best 3-point shooter in all time at that point is because they don't guard Kyle Korver like they guard Dame. They don't guard him like they guard Steph. They don't guard him like they guard.
Okay, so Jordan, you talking about off the dribble shooting? Hold on, Jordan. Hey, Jordan, you talking about off the dribble shooting?
Yes.
So hold on, why you said Klay was a top 3 shooter in the league then? Because Klay is mainly catch and shoot.
Yeah, but Klay can still put the ball in the hole. You still have to worry about him put the ball in the hole.
Nah, bro. Klay was not considered that at that time.
Klay wasn't getting this shit out the dribble.
You have to worry about that.
Most of the time he was getting minimal dribbles, bro.
2015, yeah, that's
and regardless, they still
ain't no regardless. That's cap.
No, bro. Klay wasn't getting his shots out the dribble, dog. It was all play action.
Kyle Korver comes off screens too, 11. What are you talking about?
I agree. Right. Kyle Korver was running off screens in Atlanta when he made the All-Star team, bro.
What are you talking about?
I understand that.
I'm just saying. No. All I'm saying to you, though, Jordan, is because I just simply believe that Kyle Korver and Clay got the same makeup as a player basically. It's just that Clay is on a higher level.
But no, Clay didn't play good he didn't play that good in the 2015 finals.
Exactly.
He didn't play. Exactly. No, that's the whole point. He didn't play like this top some shooter in the league. Oh, he didn't play like that in the finals. He didn't. Like he had one amazing game in 20 and I think it was a game 2 where he scored 20 in the first half. Mm-hmm. Outside of that, he was I'm not saying he was trash, but he didn't play like no top 3 shooter. He wasn't consistently pulling guys off Steph Curry. That shit is cap. People thinking that Curry was still getting doubled and trapped and blitzed that whole series.
Wait, are we talking about which team is better or which team is
talking about? We were talking. You just came up here talking about we can't forget 2015. He had a top 3 shooter.
I'm just trying to make sure. Are we talking about?
No, I don't know what you're talking about. You gotta clarify what you're talking about.
I'm talking about which team is better.
Which team? The 2015 Warriors or the 2020 Lakers?
Yeah, 2015 Warriors.
Which one you think is better?
2015 Warriors.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
this shit is
they are better. Y'all don't understand. That team came out of nowhere, bro.
But a team with LeBron James and Anthony Davis and elite role players is not better than the team with just
elite experienced role players, bro. It's crazy.
They don't fit as well as
they fit. What are you talking about?
I'm not saying they don't fit. I say they don't fit as well.
No, I don't know who was better. Which team was better?
I'm going them Lakers.
And which team performed better throughout the playoffs?
Lakers.
The Lakers. They was beating everybody in 5 games.
They didn't beat the Heat in 5 games.
They beat the Heat in 6, and I think they beat the Denver in 6.
That he was not injured. That he wasn't injured.
He was injured.
Hold on, Jordan. So Jordan. So you said if the Heat wasn't injured, they beat the Lakers?
Oh, 100%.
Oh, okay. Y'all already said in the chat. If the Heat was not injured, Jimmy Butler and Bam and Gordon Dragic was going to beat Anthony Davis and LeBron James in the NBA Finals.
So how can this man be the great? Hold on. I got to end the stream. Jordan, I do got to end the stream. And Jordan, I do got to end the stream. But it's just a perfect ending to every one of these streams. So then, how is LeBron the GOAT then? If you saying that the Heat fully healthy was going to beat them,
exactly.
Crunch. I'm telling you, they have low expectations, man. That's why LeBron's so low on my list.
Why is it go?
Hey, DA, I'm finna go live. DA, join my live, bro.
All right, Joe.